Chance.
I am Bigfoot. What was I doing? I don't want to think about that. My doctoral to-do list.
What to-do list?
Doctoral to-do list. The classes, the papers I need to write for my doctoral class that are due. Yeah. Anyway, let's go back to D&D.
Wow.
Do you need to take the night off, Victor?
That's right. Ben would know about that because he's going to the same school you are.
I mean, I was joking about running a little side game myself for the Chanting Plains time bubble thing, but if you got homework and shit, I'm ready.
I have homework I don't want to do, so we're good. I swear there was another thing that you guys were looking at, and I can't think of what it was. Wailing Wall. You're at the Wailing Wall, is what's called. The two places in general. You've got Organized map.
I'm going to get a beer while you're orienting.
All right. I thought it was oriented, but apparently
I kind of remember what was happening. Blas was in the room near the iron chime, and Blodgett was scaling the wall when the winged monkeys from Wizard of Oz started coming out of the cavern opening
Yep.
up on the wall.
That's a good synopsis.
And we had moved up to close to the entrance.
quick impression. Go, bang, fuck, I'm dead.
And by the way, is Zag and John joining us?
So John is, I guess he's working late tonight. I thought he was going to be home already. Zag will be on between 7 and 7:30.
Okay. Just in time to do a group peel after we've gotten our asses beaten into the ground.
Basically, yes.
I mean, I thought I was reincarnating as something else. Like, I thought my time as a centaur was going to be extremely limited with that kraken.
We can only hope.
I mean, it may, depending on this next series of combats. We'll see.
I'm disappointed your life as a dryad was not very long. I was really enjoying that.
I was too. Like, I was finally starting to get into the character, and then
I was going to get a potted pot basically to carry you around in.
I mean, that being said, I did die the best possible death a dryad could ask for. So
right,
or the worst, however you want to look at it.
What the hell killed you anyway? What was it? I never got the.
it was the Vampire Queen.
Yeah, the Vampire Queen killed me, but then somebody dropped a giant flaming wall of fire on my ass.
Oh yeah, you got blowed up repeatedly as well.
Yeah, he died.
That was later.
It's called a wizard, you know.
We really gave you a Viking funeral.
Yes. That's what that was.
And there were literal Vikings present as well. So
yeah, that's true. That's true.
So we ended, I think, at the end of the round.
God, I tried to stop you. I was like, no, Ben, don't.
Oh, no. We ended at the very beginning. We have not rolled initiative, as far as I can tell.
Mm-mm.
Correct.
Yeah, I said they had appeared. I did not say we had commenced battle.
Yeah.
But I have, by the way, just a quick aside, Brandon, Bash.
Yeah.
You guys might want to stick the walls on either side and leave a clear channel down the middle for Lev and for like spells and arrows. And maybe back away a bit from the tunnel mouth. I think we want to pull them in to the tunnel. There's a murder hole.
Well, the
And
issue,
don't blow up your thief, man.
The issue is, well, you've got evasion. You're going to be fine. I can blow you up till the cows come home. It's the best reflex save in the party.
What's your vote of confidence, both in
I'm
your
glad he
magic?
thinks he can blow me
You
up.
you've got it. You're gonna be just fine. But the issue is they probably have a fly speed of 50 or 60 feet, and you've got a movement speed of
What is
20.
going on?
So my thinking is that the centaurs need to get in there this round to soak
Distract
damage
them?
for the thief.
We're gonna roll for the
Hey.
bat.
Well, the
He was
good thing
saying
is your
roll
thief
because he's
is
saying flip.
invisible.
But he's saying roll because we
They
use
can
dice
see
and magic
you.
monsters.
They can see you because
So
they're
we're gonna roll
flying
for
at
this
you.
bat, and then will you play with me if I roll the bat? I'm like, what?
They can smell me.
That's funny.
I'm sure I smell really great.
Joel, roll really high on your initiative, please.
Okay, I'll do my best. Let me grab my a beer for good luck.
Yeah, I threw it in the chat. I got a 20, so not
Oh,
great.
nice.
So
I got a 19.
You got a 19? Here, let me open the
I
chat
only
up.
noticed it was that you meant you were going to be gone for 20 minutes total.
By the way, Vic, oh, you know what? I actually have the chat, the last part of the chat from last week. I will enter it. Let's see, where is it? October chat. Let me go by date.
my bad. I can see how that could be confusing.
Here it is. I found it. And I will paste it into the chat.
If it has an initiative roll for me that's really low, please just hit the backspace.
I don't think it does, but it has the
Awesome.
spells I cast beforehand.
Oh, cool.
No, I know. I was about to say you had cast. I remember you had cast before we started.
Yeah, that's right. Plus Long Strider. First level ranger spell.
What is the deal?
I'm not sure if I had LJ cast his spells.
Good question.
Given that I always try to, can we just chalk that up as a gimme?
You should have
When
emailed
Freddy
me in
started
advance.
casting, when Freddy started casting, I'll go with that.
Okay. Oh yeah, and I've got them marked as cast.
And don't forget, we have that big bell in the way.
The big bell is still on the way.
Yeah.
All right. Let me
Okay.
share the map, and then we'll get to.
Budweiser long neck.
Should
my
I
initiative.
run into the bell and try to knock it over?
Right? That's a
Oh,
good idea.
you know what? Maybe it's going to bring something bigger. Maybe it doesn't bring these guys. Maybe these guys are food for whatever it brings.
Initiative not quite as good as I would have liked, but that's the way it goes.
Well,
I was thinking maybe there's a vampire hiding inside of it.
Bat in the belfry. That's good.
I mean, not really. Bash just has issues now. Anytime he sees a large object in a room.
He's got PTSD.
Yes, from his magic vampires scare Bash a lot. Look, they should. Look, that's reasonable.
Well, guess where we're going?
Right.
More of the same. More undead with magical abilities, no doubt.
You guys are just gonna have a centaur in the corner somewhere crying, like just.
All right. So top of the round is going to be LJ, or sorry, Lev.
okay. Can Lev get an angle on the closest one to Blodgett?
Yeah, Lev can see the closest one to Blodgett.
Okie doke. We are going to let's cast Disintegrate.
Okay.
So what I will need from you, Victor,
Mm-hmm.
is a Fortitude save.
Well, I will need a touch armor class then.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Then I will give you a fortitude save
Uh-oh.
out of the kindness of my heart.
Would be very kind of you. The attack is 16.
Okay, that's gonna hit. What's the fortitude DC, please?
That is going to be 10, 16. Need to just close that. 25.
All right. He does not roll a 25.
Cool. So that's going to be 26 d6.
Okay, that'll definitely kill him.
Boom, he is disintegrated.
Disintegrated into Chinese medicinal herbs.
No,
And
just
LJ, what is
dust.
LJ doing?
Is LJ able to get past that bell?
Not and the other players in front of him and Blas. He's not going to get past it now. He can get to the bell.
I guess he will get to the bell.
All right.
Actually, no. I'm not going to have him get to the bell because he's going to completely clog up the bell, the path forward. So he'll hold his action.
Okay. Bash. Your turn, sir.
You're muted.
Is there? I can't tell. Is there anything close enough that I can actually hit this turn? I guess not.
No, you and I are at the
here
back.
at the very back of the party.
Yeah, and
the best that you and I can do at this juncture.
I can describe. Hold on. Let me describe this again.
Okay.
You've got a tunnel about 20 feet high that opens up at the bell, and then each of these squares is again still 5 feet, so it's a good 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 feet wide. An 80-foot wide chasm. And there's a sheer cliff face, very sheer cliff face that goes straight up. And about 70 feet up is so you guys can see Ben from where you're at right now. You can see about to here.
Okay.
So you can't see anybody else, but you can definitely hear some creatures flying around up there.
Okay, and Blas is invisible right now, right?
Yes, Blas is invisible, as Blodgett is also invisible.
Or Blodgett, yes. Okay.
No, I think Blas was invisible. I think he had a spellcast or some shit.
I gave him my ring.
Right.
And I cast greater invisibility on myself.
Right. So you're both currently invisible.
Okay, I want to move up to the ledge so that I can see better, and I want to move to the to north, I guess, if we're using that compass of Blodgett.
You can get to about here.
That's perfect. That's exactly where I want to be.
Okay. All right. From there, you can see everything that's going on.
I'm assuming all the flying monkeys can see me too, right?
You are correct.
Okay, good. Perfect.
Frederick.
Here it is. It's in chat.
If Ben is going to go ahead and ride up, LJ will as well, and he's going to hold the bell to make sure no noise is made from it.
Okay. So east is where Blodgett is. Like, Frederick, to your left is north, to the right is south, and
well, east is to my right. Right. Oh, you're right. Holy shit!
We've got the compass.
The compass is.
It's.
You are. I'm sorry. I meant south, Victor.
Okay.
Thank you for correcting me.
I only got it right because I looked at the compass and I was like, "This is a very weird compass."
No, Vic, I'm not exiting the tunnel.
Okay.
No, I'm staying to where I've got partial cover from the opening of the cave mouth.
Then you're there.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. How tall is that bell, by the way?
The bell's a solid 10, 12 feet tall.
So I can kind of stand a little bit behind it in the shadow I get a little bit of cover from.
Well, just as you're thinking about that, a centaur comes up and grabs a hold of the bell.
Great, cool. I got even more cover then.
If you want, you can mount up and get a little bit of a vantage point.
That's
Which
okay.
would also lose your cover.
Yeah.
All right, next up is Blodgett. What are you doing, Blodge?
They appear
Blodgett
to be
is going
coming.
to is going to move as far left as he can away from that hole, and then down so he can get a better viewpoint of what's coming after him.
So he's climbing left and
Diagonally down, yeah. To the left, yeah. And diagonally down so that I'm still going down, but I'm getting as far away from them as possible.
Okay, so essentially you're off the wall itself, which is fine. All right. How are you feeling, Jen? Okay.
Help, John, we're dying. The Kraken's back.
Okay. All right. You hear the sound of a bat in the cave. As the monkeys themselves are flying around, they seem to be chittering and talking to each other, but also there is something. There sounds like something that sounds like a bat as well. Let me double check how this works. I know I wrote this down because I was smart, didn't I? Didn't I? Kind of. I left the link there because I was smart. I was smart enough to leave the link. Blodgett, what's your touch AC?
Oh no. It is 14.
It's not bad. Oh yeah, I rolled horrible. Good job.
Yay!
I hit. I have a plus 17.
Well, whatever.
It's not that horrible. I rolled a 4, but yeah.
My AC is 24, and then it says touch 14 and flat-footed 17.
Cool.
Yeah, he only automatically hits you.
The flying monkey near the top swoops down kind of in your direction and is about 30 feet above you when he throws a small bag at you.
Christmas treats.
The bag explodes and entangles you, giving you a -2 on attack rolls and a -4 penalty to dexterity.
A tanglefoot bag.
Make a reflex save, please.
I'm sorry, what?
Make a reflex save.
Reflex.
Yes.
Flex. Where's my reflex? There it is. Okay, so I got a 19.
19. Good job. You are not rooted to the ground. You can still move. You have not been glued to the floor.
Well, that's a good thing.
That is a good thing. You can move at half speed. And you have a...
Am I like sticky? Like covered in food or something?
it's basically, it's
like
a bunch of
taffy,
goo
like a
that
epoxy
hardens
taffy.
upon exposure to air.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a bunch of snot. You're covered with snot.
You've been slime.
Also, welcome aboard, Zag. Please roll.
Right.
Welcome aboard. Please roll initiative.
Right.
Okay.
I just got slime, Zag.
You did. You just got slimed. And same goes for the two centaurs and the knoll. Bash. What's your touch AC, Bash?
That is a good question. Let me check.
Touch me. I wanna be
Journey.
My touch AC is 18.
Minus 14. I'm just going to go ahead and roll the reflex save.
Cool. Thank you.
Reflex save is on a D20?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm assuming I add the 18 to it?
Yeah. Minus 30.
37. Can you guys turn that down just a hair? Sorry. No, I was asking if the Mario Kart could be turned down just a hair.
Oh, yeah. So, Ben, you also have a -2 to armor class, or what is that? -2 on attack rolls and -4 penalty to dexterity saves. You can
Okay.
move at half speed. And flying is rather difficult. But you're not flying, so you're fine. Logic, give me a spot check. And LJ and Frederick, you are missed. The bag that he was throwing at you explodes against the ceiling above you.
What, did he roll a natural 1?
Yes, he did.
Wow.
26.
All right, Logic, you spot this guy has a bat flying around him. It seems to be following right behind him.
Wow, familiar. Magic user. Great.
Zom.
That's going to piss Lev right off. How come he gets to have a familiar, but I don't?
I was just getting ready to start taunting Lev about that. Look at that beautiful familiar he has.
Yeah, and wow, hey, that looks like V'ger. There's a
I wonder
spider.
if they're close.
I don't get a familiar. No one gets a
It's a
familiar.
familiar with a cape.
So the last one, Blodgett, is going to come and attack you
Of course it is.
because you have a bunch of goo sticking on you.
Yeah, I'm a giant target now.
You are, as a matter of fact. What's your AC again?
24.
24. Okay, that's what I have. One hit. Give me a fortitude save, please.
Yes. 26.
All right, you do not lose a point of strength, but you do take 8 points of damage.
Okay. Did I take
And
damage the first time?
no, you haven't taken
Okay.
any damage until right now. 8
Okay,
plus
8
7
points.
is 15 total, 15 points of damage.
15. Okay.
It's the flying monkey's claws are super cold. Just the coldest experience you've ever had. And it's a chill that chills you to your bone. But you stand strong. You've definitely got some, strength going up in you. And let me double check one thing. Okay, yeah, he does not have to stay there. The guy who they have flyby attack, so he is going to fly by. He ends his move right there. And
On you.
yeah, that is where they're ending their rounds. Zag.
Yes.
So Blas is standing right there. Frederick is basically sharing a nice happy butt moment with LJ. Bash has stepped forward, trying to attract some aggro. Blodgett has been attacked once. Lev did a disintegrate on one of the flying monkeys and killed it. You've got 4 more flying monkeys still flying. And
they're dropping something that's causing the party to slow down.
yes, they're throwing tanglefoot bags.
Huh?
And so far, 2 of them have hit and have caused party members to have difficulty running around. And it is now your move.
And I'm where?
You are here, 15 feet inside the cavern.
Oh God. Okay. I'm not really sure what to do to help in this situation.
Blodgett has been wounded, but is still invisible, although he has a bunch of strands of what have you sticking to him, so it's difficult to move around.
Right.
It's regrettably it's painful. It's where it is.
Can I see opponents? Do I have view of any of the opponents?
You saw one just fly by, so you know if you could move here, you'd be able to see one enough to cast a spell at it.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cast this. I'm gonna cast a spiritual hammer.
Okay.
It's pretty much all I got at this point.
Okay, you can do it.
Second, I will get you your die roll in just a second.
Get me my die roll.
I rolled a 17. So that's 10. That's 14 plus 17 is 31. 31, because I'm not currently defending. So
All right, that hits.
great. Let me look up the spell so I can remember what the hell is the damage on that.
No problem. I completely feel you, sir. You're going to start us off next round after he finishes his attack.
I have just the devious little trick in mind.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Good.
Where's the damage? Sorry. Oh, 1d8 force damage per hit plus 1 point per 3 level casters. That's not going to do anything. All right, that's all right. That's what I got. So I will do 9 points of damage to whatever is a hit.
Okay. He definitely notices you exist.
How does he know I exist? It's like a sword floating around the air. How does he know it's coming from me?
A random sword.
It's a random sword floating around in the air, and you just appeared because you were invisible up until now.
Oh, well then, there you go.
Called logic.
Hey, John.
We're working on salads and soup and sandwich.
Just straight up a salad would be amazing.
Has my acolyte caught up with this yet? Because I know that at one point he was like healing
Hey.
and
John's making salads. Does anybody else want a salad?
Maybe
yeah, I'd like a salad,
I
please.
do.
salad
Yes,
goes
please.
great with beer.
All right, and Joel and Zag want one too, please. All right, salads coming up.
Can we get some paladin sauce with that?
It would have to be fake paladin sauce.
Ben, no salad for you, right? Because you're still the yeah. He said no.
Yeah, I'm not eating plants. I
Oh,
refuse.
John can make real paladin sauce if he wants. I'm sure of that.
Well, John's got some paladin sauce, but he usually gives it to Pat. I'll see if we can get some. You guys.
I wasn't gonna say.
All right. Top of the round, Levrenhilder.
Okay. Lev is going to target the one over near the wall.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Black Tentacles on the wall right behind him.
So you're flying up over here so you can see the guy over near the wall. And
Yeah.
cast Avard's black tentacles upon him.
Yep.
All right. Sounds good.
So you'll immediately have to make a grapple check.
Okay. And Avard's black tentacles basically is cast upon the wall, and the tentacles come up from the wall, correct?
Correct.
All right. Just wanted to make sure I grokked that correctly.
So caster level 28. I got a 35 on my grapple check.
Impressive.
All right. He did not get a 35, so he is grappled.
Okay.
Did you get one of the winged monkeys?
Yep.
He is
Rip
pinned to the
him to
wall.
shreds.
So he will take a d6 plus 4 damage. It's not going to be super effective in terms of damage, but I just took him out of the fight. Oh, that's 10 damage.
What area do the tentacles come from?
It's a 20-foot radius spread, and it is going to be coming out of that wall.
What did you cast?
Black Tentacles.
Holy shit. Man. You're like Mr. Universe. Brandon, you always bring me the very best violence.
Thank you.
All right, so he is trapped.
It'd be funny if you wrapped him in a Christmas bow, too.
LJ, your move, sir.
Let's see. Can LJ see any of them?
From where he is standing, he can see all four of them, and they all four can see him.
Okie doke.
Wrench.
Okay. You did one soup or sandwich?
Winter brought some. Winter's just eaten. They brought me some fried rice. Say again, Brandon?
I'm looking. I've got pretty much 2 options. Look up what this does.
What's this do?
What does this thing do?
Okay, there's a curse on you, and a curse on you, and a curse on you.
No, I'm just gonna go ahead and go with the lightning crossbow.
Holy
So
shit,
he's
man.
gonna pull out the. Well, it's not a lightning. It's the ray gun from
Yeah.
our very first adventure, but it's crossbow stats.
Cool.
And I believe those are against the touch armor class. The attack rolls are going to be 23 and 26.
All right. Both of those will hit.
Okay, and I would like to hit any of the 3 that are not pinned to the wall.
Okay.
5, so that'll be 66. 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 23 damage.
23 damage. He is thusly damaged. All right. Next up, Bash. Got some stuff sticking to your shoes. It's like, oh man, it's a rough night.
There are no monkeys for me to hit, are there, at this point?
Well, I mean, depends on how high you can jump.
Do have a ranged weapon.
I will hold action.
All right. One of them might come down to you. That can happen.
You may want to at least move forward towards Blodgett so that any other party members can pass by the bell, because we are really blocking this path.
You're
have
fine.
Yeah.
Firmly, we have it really firmly clogged.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I'll take a step back and go back behind Blodgett. I guess moving at half speed.
That would be forward, just so you know. Blodgett is up here. What he's saying is for you to go up here.
Oh no! I just realized, I realized that the wall was the wall, but I thought that like WI was the hole.
Thank you, John.
The
Oh.
edge is up by Blodgett. Yeah, send me up by Blodgett for sure. That's
Okay.
that's where I thought my bad. I didn't realize that was. Can you put me over? Can you put me over to the side, like the side of the edge?
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, that's great. That's perfect.
There's a mass of tentacles about, right over here, basically.
Okay, but those are LJ's tentacles, right? Those aren't my
Lev's.
tentacles.
You don't know
Lev's
whose
tentacles.
tentacles they are.
Oh, that's a good point, and I am very nervous of tentacles now.
Lev is invisible,
Okay,
so who knows whose tentacles they are.
I'll be
Right.
mindful of the tentacles.
Just don't be right there. But they're up there.
Victor, so I have a shot at any 3 of them.
Yes, from where you are, you do.
Okay, I'm gonna split fire. I'm gonna fire
Okay.
2 volleys at the one that LJ just damaged with his crossbow. And
Okay, you said two volleys at that one?
yeah, and 1 volley at the the one next to here in the center.
Okay, that works. So
Okay,
it would be
all
this guy and this guy.
Yeah, that's right. Correct.
All right. Armor class is 18.
Okay.
You may fire
Well,
when ready.
Okay, I'm entering tack rolls right now. Didn't roll so great there, but that's okay. Night is young. One's a little better. And then, okay, sufficient. There you go. Looks like all hit.
Agreed?
Okay. And plus 12. And damage rolls coming in. I've already pre-calculated everything. Oh my, where did that come from? Ah. Okay. 12 plus, that's gonna be 13. 18, 19, and then
I don't guard nose anymore.
and let's see, 17. Okay, so for the first target. I'm going to put in the damage numbers. 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 7. Okay, that's the first.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea because those don't all hit actually. So yeah.
And then I will roll for the second target independently. That one took it up the ass pretty good. A second target is 19, 19. There you go. Yep. I'll add those if you like.
Really don't. 'Cause
Okay.
they don't all hit.
Okay. What do I see that happens?
Okay. This one grabs your arrows out of the air.
Oh, cool.
He does not succeed on grabbing all of them. So the second round of arrows does hit him.
Always like a plot twist.
It didn't twist enough for him, so the second round of arrows hit him and he falls to the ground. This one.
That's still an impressive feat that you don't get to see used often.
I guess these are Shaolin monkeys.
Ha ha.
That's bad, sir. That's very bad.
And also a +2 damage bonus for bad jokes. Anyway. Puns can hurt.
30. Let's just do it that way. That's a pretty good hit. The middle one is definitely wounded. Not liking you at all. He fails to be appreciative of you.
Now, it's the one to the right of the, I mean, sorry, the left of that one. Isn't that the one that, that's the one that LJ hit, right?
No, LJ hit the one to the, LJ hit this one.
Oh, okay. My bad. Okay, thanks. All right. Gotcha. All right. Cool. I am satisfied.
Blodgett, your turn, sir.
Am I tangled up? I can't get out? Like I'm grappled?
No, you just have a -2 to attack rolls and a -4 to dexterity.
I really need to go back to the lake and jump in.
Yeah, that's probably a pretty good way to get done. With life.
What's
Good
that
life
square
now.
next to us?
Hmm?
What's that little square next to us? A door?
It is a door of sorts. It's a door in that once you step into it, you're surrounded by tentacles that are crushing you.
Sound familiar?
I ain't going that way.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Seems very safe.
Uh-huh.
There's a safe word.
I think I'm gonna drink my potion of healing.
Okay. You don't want to jump in the lake or go mess with tentacles, I guess.
The lake is too far away.
But the tentacles are right there.
I'll just be dirty for a while.
All right, all right. Okay, next up is Blaz. You go in 15.
Oh, okay. Can I see any of the opponents?
You can still attack the guy who's entangled. But you can also see the other two that are still flying. One is wounded. This guy right here is wounded, and this guy has not been attacked yet.
I'll send the spiritual weapon over to attack the one that's wounded.
All right.
What? I may have given you the wrong number before. Although the spell AC is 16. I'm not sure if I gave that to you right the last time. I
I
apologize.
have 18.
I'm sorry?
18 armor class.
Okay, does that mean it won't hit?
Wait, hold on. What was your question?
I'm not sure. I think I did this wrong the last time. The spell, I think the spell AC is 10 plus 4 plus the spell level, and I rolled a die instead. But do I need? I rolled a 14, but I'm not sure what to do with that at this point.
Well, okay. What does it say is your bonus to hit with that weapon? Is it the same as your base attack bonus, or is it?
Is this spiritual hammer we're talking about?
Spiritual weapons AC against touch attack.
Okay, his
You
touch
make
armor
a caster level check, 1d20 plus caster level. Oh, okay.
His touch armor class is 12.
All right, so that's cool. So I rolled a 14 plus 10 is 24.
Okay, so you touch him.
Right. And I'm going to roll my damage. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 points of damage.
All right, good job. He is on his last wings. And being on his last wings, that changes his response. He's going to use that one. Yeah, that's definitely what he's going to do. So the flying monkey that you have shot with arrows and ray guns and is now on his last wings, pulls at his neck and throws a ball down at you guys, just on the other side of the large cylinder. Oh, we the player characters. We creatures of such power and uniqueness. How does life function
It's got to be
when
a big
other
fucking
people
room.
have power and uniqueness?
I'm sure it's just some Mary Kay products. It's a cone of mascara.
It is.
Awesome.
The specific mascara appears to be fucking people up.
Okay.
So a fireball goes off. Give me
Oh,
saving
cool.
throws for everyone in that area. It's going to be Blas, Lev, Froderick, and LJ, please.
Reflex, Victor?
Yes, that is a reflex save.
Is there a spell resistance check against that?
You can, as a matter of fact. What's your SR? 20 something?
It is. I'm looking at LJ's character sheet. It is 28.
Yeah, that makes it.
Oh shit.
Here's my reflex save, Victor. 30.
I rolled a 16.
Weirdly enough, the DC is 14.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, damn.
Then I'm set on both. I rolled higher than 14.
And if that means and then I take no damage if that means I get half damage.
The power of evasion. What a great feat.
Right.
Compared to some really dumb fucking feats that they have listed in there. Like they
Yeah,
have
like
feats.
that one that lets you catch arrows. Who uses that?
Well, I was thinking like the ones that like only add +2 to your spot and listen checks, like
Oh yeah,
speed.
there
Who
there
gives
are
a fucking shit? Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
there are correct feats and there are incorrect feats.
Or wasted feats is what I would call it.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of a flaw with 3.5 because like some people rolling up their first character will put more value on that than they should, and it's literally just wasting a very valuable
Or toughness
resource.
only adds like +3 hit points.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's like blow me. Jesus Christ.
And he really
Jesus
could
Christ actually only adds 16 hit points. So
Hmm.
you get 22 points of damage for everyone who did not fail their save, everyone who failed their save. 11 points of damage for people who made their save, and if you made your save and you have evasion, you get no damage.
Yay!
Oh, Lev is hurt. That's about half his health.
All right,
Can you fly
that's
back to Carrick so he can heal you?
that's
Got hit by a
easy.
rock, did you?
Big blowy uppy rock.
Yeah. A slingshot. Take you down by half.
What the fuck to eat?
Then the other one is going to toss a Tanglefoot bag at actually directly at. Well, he'll have to come down for that. Oh yeah, he has swoopy attacky. So he flies down, Tanglefoot at Blaz. Blaz, give me a savey thingy.
A savey thingy.
Reflex, I
Reflex
think.
save. Sorry, reflex
19
save.
plus 4 is 23.
Okay. You make your reflex save. You have -2 on attack rolls and -4 to dexterity, but you are not rooted to the ground and completely stuck.
I'm sorry, you say -4 to my dexterity?
Yeah.
Holy
It's not a
Christ.
permanent effect. It just lasts until you get this goop off your body.
Probably a dispel magic or
So
alchemy.
what happens to you if you don't make the save?
You're rooted to the ground, stuck, because it's a Tanglefoot bag. That's what it does, is it tangles you.
Oh, that looks good. Nope.
By the way, Victor, does the tentacles do accumulated damage to that the flying monkey that it has in its grasp?
Well, that's actually what we're rolling right now, is whether or not the tentacles still have the flying monkey in its grasp. Brandon, give me a roll for
Yes.
Lev on the grapple check for the tentacles.
Wow, that's a natural 20. So the total for that is 8, 38, 41.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for the grappling damage. He's going to be able to do 1d6 plus 4 bludgeoning damage to the creature.
Yep. That's going to be 5.
He blows a horn.
Fuck.
Oh boy.
Okay. All right. But he's not able to escape your grasp. The gentleman who tossed a fireball. Just gonna move here. That is their attack. That's their attack. All right. We did a tangly footy. We did. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, no, it's just that creature. All right. Okay. That is their round. Nothing else comes out or does anything else unusual. Although, due to the fireball, the gong does sound from the percussion force of a fireball going off next to it.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
No. LJ was holding the bell.
Was LJ not moving at all last turn? He just had the bell
Yeah.
held?
Yeah.
I thought he was using the ray gun and shooting it at people.
Yeah, but he's got two hands.
So he was holding the bell with a hand and shooting the ray gun at the same time.
Yes.
Right, we forgot to account for that and take off points from his to hit roll because he's only
Oh.
using one hand on a two-handed weapon, but that's fine. All right. So this round the bell does not go off.
You can get away with that.
Lev, your turn, sir.
Okie doke. Can't believe I just got away with that. Yeah.
Brandon, I might suggest you type what you're doing in there, everything. It documents better and
Right.
puts Victor in a better mood. I'm just
Okay.
observing.
Yeah, let's go with Missile Storm. And let's see, Blauz is next to me. I'll become visible and say, please heal me. That hoided.
I'm not. I'm thinking about Thunderdome when they, break the deal, face the wheel, and they spin the thing, and it's like all these horrible deaths, and that's what Lev is. It's like it's Missile Storm, it's Fireball, it's thermonuclear coconut, whatever. Yeah, it's anal evisceration. It's oh my god, I never know what you're gonna throw next.
Yeah.
Broderick is becoming in awe of you, Lev.
I really should put together one of those wheels that you can do online and just like, I'm gonna cast that spell.
Yeah, that is hilarious.
All right.
Let's see. 13 missiles. I'm going to cast. I'm going to split them pretty much half and half between the two who are still in the immediate combat.
Okay.
The one who gets 6 is going to be the one who has been damaged more.
Okay. And which spell is this?
Missile Storm. So that's going to be just 13 magic missiles, but they're D6 instead of D4.
Okay.
So the one who takes 6 takes 10, 15, 17, 19, 20 damage. And the one who takes 7 takes 6, 9, 10, 15, 18, 21.
So the one who was wounded already takes 21?
No, he takes 20 and the other one takes 21.
Okay. 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 Um, the one who was wounded falls to the ground. LJ, it is your turn, sir.
Okay. I guess we're gonna keep using his crossbow.
You use it
Hey, quick.
one-handed or two-handed this time?
Hang on.
One-handed. What's my penalty for that, Victor?
Hey, quick question.
Minus
What
2 to
can
hit.
I have actually, I guess, 2 questions. One, can I see the bell from where I'm at?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so, but how is it attached?
Um,
Like, is it chain? Is it rope? Is it just impossible to tell?
Well, you said there was a hammer by it or something like that.
I think there was.
While you're looking into that, Victor, I'll put my attack rolls in the chat.
It's not a big deal. Like, it's not like I'm just
a
curious.
great cylindrical iron chime hangs upon a basically you've got a 15-foot high frame, like an upside down U, and from that frame about a 10-foot long iron cylinder that's a good 4 feet in diameter is hanging from that frame, and there's a heavy iron mallet next to it.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm. All right, that hits.
Okie doke.
Oh, hold on. One of them hits, one of them misses.
Okay. Against touch armor class?
See. Double check this.
One does not simply touch a flying monkey.
Really do not. If it was that simple, everyone would do it.
These are monkeys that can catch arrows.
I dare these monkeys to like land on the ground and fight this out, like, brave little monkeys.
You didn't. If you're going to tell them that, then we can go. But you haven't said that's what you want them to do.
Use your action to taunt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They have Intimidate as a skill, but they don't have Ridicule.
Can I take a free action to stand on my hind legs and show them my giant horse dong and tell them if they want to fight this out on the ground, they are more than welcome to try?
You can totally do that.
Suck Mr. Ed off. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, the bonus is not high enough. Yeah, you're good. One. Yeah, you'll hit with both. You'll hit with both.
Okay. That's going to be 22 damage to the one remaining.
Okay. And Bash, your turn, sir.
I want to move with, I guess, half at a half speed rate back over to the bell, and then I want to use both my hands since I am not firing a projectile to secure the bell.
All right. Okay, you've got the bell held. Frederick, your turn.
Okay. Fire 2 volleys at the remaining monkey. Actually, no, 3 because he likes to catch arrows. Let's see if he can catch 9.
Okay.
Fucking piece of
I,
shit.
I feel like the monkey is going to catch the arrows, just maybe not with his hands.
One
Yeah,
way or the other.
his body will catch them. Yeah, he's caught some, I can tell you that already.
Actually, this monkey has not caught any arrows at all. You haven't fired at him at all.
Okay, well, he can try his luck. Good lord. Okay, 35. Okay, yeah, I'm rolling better now. Not so good there, but
While holding the bell, I'm going to whisper to LJ and be like, if we find any more flying monkeys, you have to use the Mighty Duck Avenger sword.
okay, Vic, tell me how many what I roll, if anything. So I don't know his arrow catching abilities, if any.
Two of those will hit.
Okay. Very good. Damage is
If my monsters ever get a decent roll on initiative, y'all are fucking toast. Because so frequently in combats, so very, very frequently, my monsters will roll last, which for them is doubly bad because they're designed, encounters are designed to be like a fair spread. And it is very, very rarely, I think twice maybe, have I rolled like above 15 total for initiative against you guys.
glad I got improved initiative.
Yeah, these guys have improved initiative. Fat lot of good it did them.
Well, there's the damage rolls, Vic.
All right. With that, the last flying monkey is going to fall to the ground. They did not, as far as you can tell, fly out of anyone's anus.
What happened when he tooted the horn?
The one who is currently entangled tooted the horn. He still has the horn. Yeah, the one who is currently entangled is the one who tooted.
Okay.
He who tooted, fruited. I don't know. There's not a better way to put that.
We should stop that.
You can if you wish.
Can
He's
I
not
send-
currently tooting it.
Can I send the spiritual weapon over and knock it out of his hand?
Spiritual weapon is not that specific.
Can I just walk over and knock it out of his hand?
You can try. You've also got the tentacles to deal with if you do. They don't necessarily enjoy being bereft of their prey. You know how tentacles are. Besides, your character has an unreasonable fear of tentacles. Actually, it's kind of reasonable.
I mean, I feel like it's reasonable at this point.
Let's say it's an enhanced fear of tentacles.
Does LJ have control over the tentacles?
Why don't they just call it hentai? You
Uh,
know,
Lev does not have
Oh,
control
Lev,
over the
okay.
tentacles.
Okay.
It's just if you're in the area, you're gonna make a grapple check.
yeah, he's not over control of it once it has been
What
spawned.
kind of grapple check? Like how bad is this grapple check?
It's pretty bad.
Okay, I'll just
don't
fucking
tell
leave it
me.
alone then.
Logic,
It is.
throw a dagger at this guy's hand so he drops the freaking horn.
It's not that bad. The grapple check is like 18 plus 18, which is nowhere near as tall as
No, it's only plus
centaurs.
21.
Ben, there is a bow or two in the bag of holding you could root around through just between encounters. I'm just suggesting.
We're outside of initiative for the moment. What do you
I-
guys want to? What do you guys want to do?
I kill this thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What process do you wish to use to kill the thing?
Well, I'm
He
like,
does not
I'm
wish to
like
be killed.
chopping away at this thing, and I should probably help LJ anyway. So I'm gonna roll over at LJ and give him a cure moderate wound spell.
It's Lev who needs the heals.
Lev, sorry. You play two fucking characters. I can't remember my name.
I'm gonna.
Oh, here we go. Here's John. He can kill the remaining monkey.
Be here for a bit. Got to get up at 4 to get into work again.
Oh shit. Jesus.
Does anybody have any ideas for clearing this goo off of us?
Alcohol
You
or
get hit by tanglefoot bags. Do you have any
dispel
universal
magic
solvent?
would probably do it.
No,
So
Okay.
I got some wine in a wineskin. That might wash it off.
I haven't got any. I haven't found any yet.
No, it's a thing in D&D. It's like the
Okay.
Hey,
yeah, it's in the player's handbook.
Lev, how many points do you need back, brother?
11.
Oh shit.
So all of them.
Carrick's gonna do it for you then, because
Yeah,
he's gonna be
That's
better.
fine.
I need
Come on.
8.
Okay, we'll take care of you.
I'm going to get a water.
So Lev,
You need a tactical update, John.
Actually, LJ could use some healing as well. He's down 41.
Well, from what I've heard, you ran into some flying monkeys and dealt with them, except for the one that's now stuck somewhere. We should probably use
that's
it as a
right.
pinata.
But he also he sounded a horn, so I would stay on the alert. Frodrick is going to keep looking up, and I suggest everybody retreat back to the cave as soon as they can, because we don't know what's coming. I'm staying behind cover and looking up as best I
Victor,
can.
Between the amount of grappling that the tentacles do and the attack with the spiritual weapon, the last of the flying monkeys is killed. Frederick, you do not see anything. Actually, give me a spot check first, please.
Yeah, that's usually a prudent thing.
Victor, while I'm holding this bell, can I see any reasonably easy way to disable it?
You'd have to rip it off of the frame.
Does that look like, in my estimation, something I could possibly do? Or does it look like it's too solid?
What is your strength?
That's a good question.
It's fucking
not that high.
insane.
It's not that high. Strength. 27.
It's pretty high.
That's fucking
You
insane.
can attempt to rip it off of the frame. Given its age, it's possible with your strength.
Okay. So D20.
And
D20
LJ,
plus your strength bonus.
Dude, you can
LJ
generally
also help.
beat storm giants in arm wrestling matches. What the fuck?
Yeah.
LJ, was it you who needed healing?
Yeah. He's
Okay.
down 41.
All right, I got you.
So that's going to be, the strength is this 8 off to the side, right? Like it's not the actual 27, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct. It's plus 8.
So total that is 19 plus 8, 37, 27.
27. All right. You are now the proud owner of a 10-foot long, 4-foot diameter iron bell.
I'm going to very gently set it on the ground.
Okay.
Think we can fit that in a bag of holding?
No, you cannot. Give me a Ben. Give me a check to make sure you set it down without dropping it. Roll a d20. Reflex save.
Okay. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I rolled a 7.
All right, good enough. You set the bell down. You are able to set the bell down on its own gently without making it go off again.
Say, Brandon.
Yeah.
There's a composite bow. What's your strength?
Depends on what spells I have.
No, no, no.
Cast.
I'm sorry. Ben, I'm sorry. My bad. Ben, what's your strength as a centaur?
27.
Okay. There is a composite bow +4 that's in that bag of holding.
Okay.
Take it and take some of my arrows, and you will have a
Okay.
missile weapon for next time.
I will do that. I don't have any skill in like that's the biggest reason I need to I don't know, invest skills or spend time at the bar shooting arrows.
Okay, so this
I
guy
think what it
gives
was.
you a horn, so we need to do something.
Oh, that guy's dead.
Yeah, the
Huh?
guy with the horn is dead. Between your attacks from the magic weapon and the tentacles, the guy is completely trashed.
I think the concern now is that we're about to be attacked again.
I think that's a good. Yeah, with the horn, I think that's a good. I think we're
Blodgett,
screwed up
a
like
thing of
they-
note occurs to you. The tangling goo becomes hard enough that you can just easily, like you're moving around, just cracks it off.
Okay.
Like a resin.
Yeah, it is. It is very much a resin.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, that solves that problem.
Yep. Just chip it off.
So do we want to back up and hide and wait, or do we want to progress forward? What's?
I think we ought to wait a bit.
Let's fall back and prep to
Okay.
bushwhack them when they come.
Yeah, because we're out in the open, and whatever comes, we will probably get a bad surprise. That's just my guess.
Okay, where do you guys move to?
Who's in the back of the group? There's 3 characters out here, and
That is
Carlos.
Garlos, your
Okay.
follower, and Ben's follower.
okay, well, my follower is up by me now because he's helping to heal people.
Right. You just said you guys wanted to get back there, though. So
We have to go up this chasm eventually, yes?
Eventually, but how about we wait a bit?
just wait a bit.
Okay, yeah, let's definitely get out in the open. How's that?
Okay.
And we'll figure it out.
Sounds
I would agree
really
with you.
great.
So you guys tell me where you move to.
Okay.
Hey,
I
LJ,
guess-
do you want front or back? We can split the centaurs up.
LJ will take front.
Okay, I'll move to the back of the tunnel then.
Carlos is going to grab the horn.
Okay. There are still the tentacles that are grabbing anything in and around.
So then I won't. Never mind.
How long do the tentacles last, LJ? Or Lev?
13 rounds.
Actually, I'll just use that spell allows me to grab things and move them. The mage's hand bit. Doesn't weigh more than 5 pounds, does it?
No, it does not. You're able to grab the horn.
Okay. Bring that back with me.
Yoink.
Okay. Where is everyone else going to be located while you're waiting?
LJ is going to, or not LJ, but Lev is going to stay more towards the back. But he'll be flying, so I'm not
Okay.
going to be interrupting party order too bad.
We still have Blodgett, Blas, and Frederick. And
Tarek and Blas are going to stand in the exact center of that corridor.
Frederick?
Yeah, it's in the chat, but I'm basically staying pretty much where I'm at, using the bell and the mouth of the cavern as cover, the ceiling of
The
it.
bell is no longer covered to anyone
Okay.
because it's on the ground.
It's 10 feet high, isn't it?
It's laying down on the ground.
Oh, okay. On its
Because we
side?
didn't want it to make any noise. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I
The whole thing
back
was
up
to
enough
keep
into the
people from being able to
cavern
use it.
where I've got about half, I would say about 50% cover from the ceiling.
Okay.
It will limit my field of view, but then again, I can only see 60 feet up, right? So,
Logic, where do you want to be?
Budget's going to be that little crevice again next to the north side of the hallway. Right there.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All right. How long do you guys want to wait? You tell me how long you wait. I'll tell you what happens.
Well, let's before we decide how long we want to wait, let's formulate a plan.
Okay.
okay.
So I have airwalk. We could send someone who moves silently up the chasm to see what's what, and invisible. So that's an idea.
Okay. I've got another 2 ideas.
Okay.
Send dancing lights up the cavern and see if something gets attracted to it, or send Bob up there to climb the wall.
Whatever works. I have
I'll
an airwalk spell
Time to
available.
try dancing lights first, and just
Okay.
see if something.
What do you cast dancing lights upon?
Can I debate that for a moment? Do we really want people to
Sure,
know that we're here?
debate it. No problem.
We want them to know that we're here?
Well, that horn kind of did that.
Well, we haven't had any reaction yet. We don't hear anything. We don't see anything.
How much
Yeah,
time has elapsed by yet? 1 minute, 30 seconds.
You guys haven't told me that you're ready to tell me how long you're waiting. So currently, you just finished killing the
Great.
Say at least 1
gargoyle,
minute.
and we're not at the point of we're waiting to see what happens. So no minutes have elapsed at all.
I think it is worth considering the possibility that no one heard the horn. I mean, both things are, it's kind of Schrodinger's cat right now. Both things are possible.
Victor, we will wait for 15 seconds.
Okay. So a round and a half. During that time, you guys are able to move to where your current locations are, and during that time, nothing seems to occur in the hallway. Frederick, did you give me a spot check? I can't remember if I
Yes,
saw that.
I did. It's in the chat. 31. Yes.
The other thing that I am curious about is
There it is.
what do
Okay,
we
yeah,
think
spot check
the
31.
design of this thing is? Like, what is the deal here? I mean, we've got a bell, and then we've got a wall directly in front of us.
It's probably for the drow that are allowed to pass through here. That's my
Okay.
guess.
Frederick,
That's an authorization.
Frederick, you see nothing unusual. As far as you can see, the with your darkness, your dark side, or whatever you want to call it today.
Dark
There's
side.
no movement that you can detect above the area where you can see that one faintly. You can see that one area that Blodgett probably would have pointed out that when he came down and you guys were like, where these guys come from? And he was like, yeah, there's a hole up there, this area right here. But beyond that, no, you can't see anything else.
Okay, how about a listen check? Because that travels further than 60
Sure.
feet.
Give me a
Okay.
listen check.
I will do a listen check then. That is going to be listen check is 28.
You hear nothing as well.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll wait another 15 seconds.
Okay, another round and a half. By another round and a half, you've waited 3 rounds total so far. Nothing else has occurred. No other movement or sound has been spotted or heard.
30 seconds.
So let's make a decision on whether or not we want to use dancing lights or whether we want to send a living being up the chasm to see what's going on.
I say a minute minimum wait.
Okay, another 3 rounds.
We'll wait another 30 seconds, Victor.
Okay, wait another 30 seconds.
3 rounds. Pass, you win 6 total, nothing come down.
All right.
I'd say let's make the badger invisible and send him up to look.
Okay. Anyone got sanctuary?
I think I do.
I think LJ does.
I
Yes,
do.
before you cast on others.
Does it
Okay.
work that way?
That's worked
Yeah.
before. Worked with Blodgett when she reconned the third
I'm
level.
pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure it does.
Okay.
Yeah, it's creature
I'll
touched.
I'll have Carrick cast a sanctuary spell on you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. And invisibility, you said? Somebody said? Or
Who has invisibility?
Can we make the badger invisible? Invisible badger would be cool.
it
No.
would.
Invisible badger.
Especially if it was wooden.
I know it was Love's fighter, but sometimes I really miss that guy.
Okay, I'm gonna give him a gemstone to put cast daylight on just in case.
I miss Feature. He was my buddy.
I miss
Yeah.
Vidra too.
V'ger was man.
How is Bob going to carry a gem and conceal it?
In his mouth.
I can tie it around.
Badger. Well, I put it just simply put it on a necklace.
Yeah, but isn't that going to give away his position?
Not. I'm not gonna have him cast. I'm not gonna cast daylight yet. I'm gonna wait.
Okay, so it's not like an active thing. Okay, my bad.
You would have to have him carry it in his mouth unless you want to take the time to build
Craft
a
a-
necklace for your gem.
That's fine. He can put it in his mouth.
He can totally do that. He's totally
Okay.
good with that.
Just and actually keep it concealed. Yeah, until okay.
Will
All
that
right.
be called daylight savings time then?
Actually, that will be a great. How shall we? What do we call it? What do they call it? An homage to the ancient campaign, the Traveler campaign. Victor, remember the clock tower in Tarrant County, and
Yep.
my character had the fial of light in his mouth. That was awesome.
That was some wild shit.
That was the coolest ever. I know Pat hated it, but God, I love that game, that
All right.
fusion. Anyway, let's send Bob up to climb, and I'm gonna have him climb. Actually, not to the cave directly. I'm gonna have him climb about 10 feet to the left of the cave and go above it, but have him observe the cave and see if he hears anything. Let me pull out his stats. Haven't used him in a while. But he's got
And
some
the whole
stats.
time he'll be doing quantity surveying so he can earn his merit badge.
Yeah, his spot and listen checks are plus 11, so he can make a little scout. And his orders are if he sees any trouble, he comes back down the wall as fast as he can, barring falling.
He does not so much fly as plummet.
Daddy will be here to catch you, baby.
Actually, that's not a terrible idea.
Okay, so you guys are going to stay where you are while Bob the Badger climbs up. What's his climb speed, Joel? Do you know? I think it should be about 20 or 40.
He's got a burrow speed. It's actually 30 feet.
Good.
His base speed is 30 feet, modified to climbing speed, which is probably half or something like that. I don't know.
He's into it.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Bless you.
God bless you.
Tried to mute that. But...
God's bless you.
All right, give me a climb check for Bob.
Okay, climb check is. I know he ought to have climb. His dexterity is pretty good.
You can give me an unadjusted climb check with just dexterity.
Okay, yeah, his dexterity is 19, so that would be plus 6.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 23.
All right. He scrambles up about 5 feet and falls back down.
I tell him to come back to me.
He comes back to you.
I ask him basically what's up. Just what did he encounter? Too sheer for him?
Yeah, that is a sheer rock
Right.
face. He's like,
Okay.
I could maybe go up the side. It looks a lot rougher.
So I could cast an airwalk on the badger, which just seems ridiculous. But
It
Do
does.
you want to cast it on a centaur, and I'll just walk up there and look in the hole?
no, I would cast it on Blodgett to make himself invisible and move as silently as possible.
Okay,
Um,
Or
here's
spider
my
walk.
so
another question. Don't we have a wizard that's like a little pixie? Can't the little pixie just fly up there and just buzz his way in the hole and come back
Yeah,
down?
Can,
Mister,
but
I've got 8 hit points.
yeah,
Sure.
Well, I mean,
here's the thing.
Nothing bad'll happen.
Blodgett was invisible, and they still saw him.
that's true. That's a good point.
well, that would be the same for Bob then.
Right, but we don't want our wizard to die because he's only got 8 hit points and he gets taken out with like a crossbow.
We do have priorities, you know.
Or slingshot or random rock thrown in his direction.
Being your familiar isn't so bad.
A newspaper being thrown by the paper boy. Read the Underdark News. Oh, sorry about that, wizard.
A pixie drow.
Um,
Heal me, Blas.
well,
Was Dallas Times Herald.
they're just first level spells. I could cast a sanctuary spell on the wizard, and he could fly up there.
That might be an easy solution.
That's okay.
You could also use a spider climb spell on the badger.
Yeah, that
we'll just-
that crossed my mind.
Lev will
That
settle
is
this.
a good idea.
I cast Spider Climb on the Badger.
Okay,
Got freaking 3 of
okay,
them.
go up there, Bob.
Lev is like, whatever it takes for me not to be climbing.
We've
That's
created a
what we're doing.
genetic mutation, a invisible spider climbing
I can
telepathic.
hear the whimsical soundtrack as Bob is going up the wailing cliff. Just
Spider badger, spider
Spider
badger,
Badger.
does
Or
whatever
a
a
spider
badger
can.
can. All right, so spider badger climbs on up.
Weaves the web just like slime. Fucks around
Um,
all the time.
Do
Look
you
out.
want him to climb into the cave and check that out, or just keep going up?
I would rather him climb above the cave and listen. Do a listen check.
Okay. Check.
Hey, what do you do when your Grubhub driver is cute?
19 on the listen check.
You say thank you,
Your
Grubhub
best.
driver. Mm-hmm.
I think,
So-
according to Murders in the Building, or only Murders in the Building, you can compliment her purse.
That's actually a pretty good call. Compliment something about them, but not necessarily say, "Oh my gosh, you're so pretty." That went out with the 90s.
It'll never say, "Can I please lick you?"
Okay, it was once, John.
I love your feet. May I nuzzle them? I mean, that usually works for me.
Only if they cover with cocaine. I don't know.
I can definitely tell you not to ask to drink their bodily fluids. We couldn't go back to that Chili's anymore, but it was. I wish I was joking.
TGI Fridays, we almost got kicked out of Vic.
I wish I was joking about that one. I was not.
Lord.
I know you're not.
I've what is it? The ZZ Top song? I've been bad. I've been good. Dallas, Texas, Hollywood.
Yes,
All
yes,
right.
you have.
All right, so I'm double checking to see whether or not he dies. Okay. Yeah. Good. All right. So he gets up. He's looking around. He's nothing unusual.
It's
pretty
be your
good.
stunt double.
Goes up a bit higher. I'm trying to make badger noises. I'm not sure this is the badger noise, but it's the badger noise I'm making. So
It's what we're going with.
yeah, he's like, so far so good. This is not a problem. Looks smooth sailing to me, boss. He's super happy. What's his distance? How far can he see?
That's a good question, actually.
I was going with like same as you or nearby or like 30 feet maybe. At least 30 feet. He can at least see
Say
30
30
feet.
feet.
Yeah.
Because he can
Okay.
burrow, so he's used to being
Right.
underground. Tell him spider.
He sees another hole about 150 feet up, 140 feet up.
Tell him to keep going straight up.
Okay. He's down with that.
And when he's level right there, another
Mhm.
listen. Just stop. Listen check.
Oh, just stop right here.
Yeah, right there. Listen
Okay.
check.
Give me a roll on the listen check.
Perfect 20. So that's
All
31.
right. He hears conversation. He knows not what the words are that they speak.
He doesn't, but I can hear them. Do I understand them?
No, you can talk to him. You can't hear what he hears.
Oh,
Subtle difference. You do not see with that level of clarity to him. He
okay.
translates and transfers information. He is not a clairvoyant sphere through which
Tell
your eyes can see.
understood. Tell him to keep going up. Just
Alright.
very quietly. Do-do-do. I'm a spider climbing badger. I'm kind of badass.
He is. He really is.
I'm about to get into some fucking trouble. Make a reflex save.
This game has taught me just how chicken shit wizards are. Like I always knew they were like always in the background being little manipulators and getting, other people to do their dirty work. But I never realized it was just because they were scared shitless the whole time. And like you could just flick them in the nose and they'd fall dead. But now I get I mean literally we have a tricked out badger
Me.
climbing up a wall
Okay,
because our guy who flies and is invisible
stop
is just
moving,
like,
Bob.
I don't want to
Stop
go up
moving.
there.
Bob, stop moving.
He
Sorry,
stops moving.
Ben. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. You can continue.
No,
your deal. I
I'm
just
sorry,
wanted
that
to
was a
tell-
rant. No, my rant's over. I just never realized that before.
Oh,
You try having 24 hit
God.
points.
God, I was laughing so hard I got cancer. Jesus Christ.
Many hit points that
Bob
you did.
is hearing things, and he's very worried about the things that he's hearing.
Okay, so what I want Bob to do now is come back down very quietly because I think we've got recon.
Okay.
You guys satisfied with this so far?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
we all we know is we heard conversation in W3. Did he go
W4 you heard something too.
Okay.
So we got some shit going on upstairs, literally. And it ain't God.
Hold
Not
on.
the
I
God
gotta
that you
check
know.
one thing really quick.
Okay.
I mean, okay, yeah, no, that's true. So I guess yeah, he would definitely he's gonna hear some shit. Um do, 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 do. Okay, Bob basically hears someone talking to him, and the someone appears to be talking directly to him. What do you want Bob to do?
I want Bob to keep moving at full speed away.
What's his full speed?
30 feet base move. I don't know what, I can't remember spider climb with that. I think that limits you to your base move or not,
Okay.
or if you can run
Um.
with a penalty.
No. Yeah. Give me a listen check, Frederick.
Oh
Actually,
yeah,
'cause he's gonna try to move. Yeah, he won't. But yeah, give me a listen check.
24.
Okay. You hear a great rush of wind throughout the cavern. Um, some days. Great.
Froderick backs up from the opening of the cave and tells Bob to come back to him ASAP.
How many hit points does Bob have?
He has quite a bit, actually.
Oh, good.
Why don't you tell me the damage? I'll tell you his hit points.
Well, give me an armor class.
His armor class is 26.
Okay, he has a fighting chance.
Yeah, he does.
Doesn't really, but it is. All right. Okay, so I got a 4. So that hits. Okay, so yeah.
There's also the sanctuary spell, if that makes any difference.
That's true.
Yeah, it really didn't.
Okay.
14 plus 12, 26 points of damage. How's
Okay.
Bob doing?
Bob is fine.
Good.
Bob can
Just
take
so you know, Lev would have died.
Good. Okay. Bob is running at full speed. He tells you that he feels touched and he doesn't like it, but he definitely was touched.
What kind of touch was this?
He arrives and you will definitely see the scars. He has very long claw marks upon his back.
And we heard the rush of wings. Is that what I heard?
Wind.
Rush? Huh?
Wind. You could feel air move throughout the entire cavern.
That sounds like what we've been warned about. Okay. Everybody better back the fuck up from the mouth of the cave. And yeah, Roderick, I'm going back actually like 55 feet.
Wow.
Yes, Bash agrees. I think this is probably a dragon
This
of some.
Fuck.
stand by for impact.
You did a second level.
But better than our asses being caught on that
Oh
cliff
my
face in midair.
Um,
All right. What do you guys want to do?
Is Bob back with me?
Bob has run under your shirt. He's
Okay.
currently hiding, shivering next to you.
See, I told you the bell was for something big.
Yeah.
I think we need to back up down the tunnel until we find a place where we can spread out a little bit and drag this guy in.
That sounds good.
Because if he's got anything projectile wise, he's just going to shoot that down the hallway at us, and we're going to be.
Well, that, and if he's got a breath weapon, we probably don't want to be in a tunnel because it'll funnel it all and we'll all eat it all at once.
Exactly.
There's going to be like no way to get away from it.
Yeah, I don't know what the range of a breath weapon is offhand.
Probably enough to fill that entire bloody cavern. He puts his mouth down it.
so, Victor, do we remember any sort of clearing, any widening of the tunnel at any point behind us?
Yeah, about 150 feet away, there's a widening in the tunnel.
Okay. We should retreat back for a little bit and just figure out what we're gonna do and not be sitting ducks.
Okay.
That sounds good. That sounds smart.
I like that.
Christ.
Let's hide behind the chainsaws. Sorry.
Yes. Go to the graveyard.
Ooh, I like that sort of indentured area. That indent with all the little stones.
Yeah.
Can we retreat back to there?
That's basically right here is about what you've got.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you.
Put Froderick in one of the pockets on the south side, behind that little ridge of rock. There we go. Yeah, bit of cover.
Okay, you guys are able to move back up to here. How long are you going to wait?
I
Trying to come up.
so what do we think it is? We think it's a shadow dragon?
That's the absolute worst case.
That's what we've been warned about.
And
What is
I
it
mean,
vulnerable
what-
to?
what
Light?
else could this
Fire?
be?
Light, I would say light. So daylight and that light of that wand of searing light might come in handy.
Yeah, I might want to hand that to the strongest person in the group because that might be something we need up in front of us.
Hear me
LJ
out.
could take that.
Hear me out.
Okay.
What if we tried diplomacy?
Yeah. Okay.
Fucking wizards.
Hey, if you've got a hammer and that's all you've got, everything's a nail.
Well, you know what? We haven't tried it so far, so it might work.
Well, and to be fair, if we had talked to the stone giants instead of slaughtering them outright,
I know.
In all fairness,
That is fair, but
When
I
you have
also
a bunch of
remember
stone giants, you have to slaughter them outright, generally
I-
speaking. I mean,
I-
oh, look at the stone giant. Let's talk to it. Squish. Oh,
I mean,
damn, he
I'm not
died.
against I'm not against whomever has the highest diplomacy and hit points, so we're not scraping the wizard off the ground.
all I remember is standing in a hallway with a wizard and trying to negotiate with giants and having to carry the wizard back down the hallway with giants chasing us.
That would happen to be
I remember that too.
yeah. In fact, that was before those stone giants that Froderick and LJ killed. I seem to remember stone giants ambushing us because they were working for the fucking drow.
look.
Yeah, and I remember Bash trying to be nice to those stone giants and play with them, and they threw rocks at me.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, they thought you
So-
were playing.
This is a great trip down memory lane. Do you want to try to negotiate with a shadow dragon?
If negotiation is ever going to work for us, now is when it should. I mean,
What do we have to
You know-
negotiate with? I mean,
Why don't we talk to Bob and get some information out of him, out of what he saw, and put together maybe of what he observed.
Bob, what'd you see?
Okay, so I'm talking to him. He's my animal companion. Now he can chitter to me or whatever.
Right. You're petting your badger, as they call it.
what do
Yes.
shadow dragons desire?
Heavy petting my badger.
According to Dragons fandom, shadow dragons prefer treasure that is tied with shadows.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I have plenty of stuff that we could offer.
How about we offer him the shadow of treasure? How about that?
Here's the question though: what is going to stop the shadow dragon from being like, "Oh, you have treasure? I'll eat you and take your treasure"? Because that's what I
So-
would do if I was the shadow dragon.
Bob the badger saw nothing. He basically
Okay.
was running away and got attacked while running away.
I have an idea.
Okay.
I've got an angle.
I have a cunning
We-
plan.
Lev is
Relax, Charlie.
unfortunately
I've
down.
got an angle.
You're not gonna like this, but Lev is down
Driving
in familiar
35,000
right
Zoom
now.
X.
And I still have a neat little spell that I've had tucked away called animate dead. We could go back, animate one of those flying monkey doohickeys that just attacked us, and use this thing to try and establish a line of communication, offer diplomacy. But worst comes to worst, he gets fucking owned. And then we prepare a combat plan. But if I have him go up there and say something along the lines of, do you want to make a trade for safe passage or something like that? We have
I think
everything.
Ben was
We have
right
everything to
about
gain and
wizards.
nothing to lose.
I was getting ready to say I don't want to keep shitting on wizards, but this seems like the most convoluted and complicated plan to just get an already dead monkey dead again.
It's possible, and if that happens, then diplomacy's out of the question.
Hey,
We can
Mr.
move on.
Shadow Dragon, we have low-level necromantic spells. We'll
We have some
totally trade with you.
Look, it'll work.
Find me on Craigslist.
It'll do. He's got a tongue. And I have plenty of cool stuff that this thing might like.
That is so hilarious. For cinematic purposes, I'm willing to let Lev try that with the Shadow Dragon to see how that works out, because that is funny.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
By funny, I don't mean tactically sound, but
Okay.
It's certainly not tactically
give me
sound.
specific actions, not just conversation.
Specific action is that the party is going to return to the dead monkeys. Lev is going to cast the spell Animate Dead on one. Instruct it to go forth and try and offer diplomacy, a trade in goods for passage, and conversation, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
here, Victor, I'm typing in what Froderick's going to do.
Zeg is making hand motions, but you're
Yeah,
muted.
he's gesturing.
That's way too much.
That's my proposal.
Bob can't hold a gem in his mouth and have it completely concealed. Like if Bob
Okay.
was walking around with a daylight gem in his mouth, it would look like you would look if you had a maglite, super maglite flashlight turned on inside your mouth.
Okay.
Imagine
Okay.
that, except
Thank
as
you,
a
Vic.
badger.
All right, Vic. Appreciate the physics on that.
Yeah.
Physics simulator.
Yeah. I mean, he can totally hold it.
That's what I'm putting in here.
It's just not invisible. It's not concealed.
Okay. Nuances, but how about that? Basically, he keeps it concealed until I tell him mentally to go ahead and throw it out.
Okay, so you're going to cast daylight on the gem, put it in your pocket, and then when
And
the
have
time is
Bob.
right, have Bob throw it out.
Yeah. And that's kind of
Okay.
Bob's revenge if
Okay,
it goes if it goes sideways.
If it goes sideways, you got it.
Okay.
All right. Frederick casts daylight on a gem. Lev comes over to animate dead on a.
We have really sunk low to get to this point, but whatever.
Yeah.
After burning the Smurf village. John, will you quit hanging out like a vampire? That's disturbing. Okay, do your Count Chocula impression.
All right.
I'm gonna get a Coke. Hold on.
Okay. That is the specific location of the gargoyles when you come back.
Oh, cool.
John is like blah blah.
So who all is coming back?
I think everybody.
Roderick.
I'm I'm behind the rear centaur, or we're Tarek and I are at the back of the group, but we're making sure that we're blocked from the cave mouth by the centaur.
Okay.
I'm just
So the
gonna be
centaur
with
can't get
LJ.
Got
LJ's
it.
in the front.
I know.
Got it.
I'm gonna be on his back with my daggers ready.
Cool.
Okay.
God.
LJ, give me a spot check.
Okie doke. LJ's spot 31.
All right. You notice that the flying monkeys are nowhere near the same position they were when you guys killed them.
Do they look like they've been gnawed on?
You want to come over and give me a search check on some dead bodies?
What's the deal with these gargoyles?
I think I'm gonna wait until LJ tells me or Lev tells me to go do that. While he searches. Gargoyles or flying monkeys?
It's tomato, tomato.
Okay. I thought these were separate things that like.
No.
Okay. Well, that's weird. Yeah, go ahead and do a search check, and Lev is going to move back behind LJ.
I do actually have a picture of one, so you can kind of understand the.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
$47.
Holy Christ.
I'm sorry, 37.
Wow,
what
that's
they look
way
like right
worse than
there.
what I thought we were dealing with.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That is specifically is what they look like.
Oh
They
damn.
look like
About 9
demons.
feet. They're 9 feet tall. They look like a 9-foot tall gorilla with a pointed head and big giant bat wings and a prehensile tail.
Pretty cool.
So I thought Love was casting a spell. He's not casting a spell?
No, things are different, and I would like to find out why before he casts the spell.
Okay, cool. All right, so Blodgett, you're going to go search on the bodies and see what's going on?
Yeah, he told me to go ahead, so I'm going to cautiously
Mhm.
search on the bodies.
Okay.
Keep one eye open for anything else going on.
All right.
LJ is going to also be ready to spring to Blodgett's defense.
Pretty high search check. The phrase that comes to mind is rifled through. Someone has gone over these bodies with a
We
thoroughness
got another person here with us.
with a
Fuck.
thoroughness that that as a rogue you're like, all right, yeah, somebody tossed these fuckers. Good job.
Wow, full body cavity search.
Mhm.
Yeah, TSA.
We have another really well trained rogue around here somewhere.
I'm
Maybe
sorry.
it's our invisible friend again.
That
It's a
seems to be
TSA
able to
droid.
turn things to stone.
What enjoys really, really big rooms and treasure?
Ben, nothing has been turned to stone.
Oh, I thought you said
So
they're
far.
okay. So okay, I got you. These are still the same creatures. They're not.
Still the same creatures. They were just moved around. Someone has gone through their, like they had little
Yeah.
satchels and stuff
Okay.
that they were carrying the Tanglefoot bags on. Those are all gone.
Got you. Okay, my bad. When you said gargoyles, I was thinking they had like somehow changed. My
Yeah,
bad.
no, they're the same creatures. They're the same. The flying monkeys are still flying monkeys. They're still dead. They don't have any extra wounds or stuff on them. They're just bereft of everything that they had.
Okay, then if it's all clear, then Lev will cast the spell. Animate one and send it forth. not like too far away so that we can still know what happens to it, but it will call out for parley.
And why not come back into the corridor?
I suggest the rest of us do that. I suggest we go set up an ambush down the hall for when this goes terribly wrong.
Not a terrible idea.
I mean, there's no reason to assume this plan will work.
No,
No.
there is not.
It's going to fail.
But if it does, it's going to be a lot better than fighting a fucking shadow dragon. That's going to really suck. And
Use
I
that word.
kind of doubt it's going to come to us.
Okay, sorry, I was muted. Okay, so the flying monkey shudders and stands up, and then looks at Lev. What is your instruction to the zombified flying monkey?
He is to go up the ledge and to venture out down the corridor, call out to what is there, and he is to ask for parley, bring offerings for conversation and diplomacy.
Take her death.
All right. Um, okay. He his wings are slow, but they're mobile. He clumsily gives flight. See him disappear off into the distance. And you told him to go up and talk to whom exactly?
Really, just whatever is there. When he is let's have him go 100 feet and make his call.
All right. He goes up. You can see. So, Blodgett, you're in the middle of the area still, correct? I'm trying to see who can see what is why I'm asking where people are. Like,
I wanted to move back to LJ after I finished searching.
all right.
Somebody who
So,
can
Frederick,
see.
then you can see up, I guess.
I'm going to be sitting on back of LJ.
Okay. So, Frederick, from your position, you can see upwards a bit.
Hmm.
you can see upwards and hear pretty well. Both of you can hear, I guess, pretty well. The guy gets above, and basically he's just outside of your sight. And you hear a definite scuffle. Lev, give me an attack roll. 2 claws, please.
I got a 6 and a 15.
The 15's gonna hit. Give me a D4 damage, please.
I wonder what the hell is happening up there.
Well, we'll find out.
2.
The dead monkey
Nailed it. Good
carcass
job.
falls
A
down.
whopping 9 points of damage. And what's left of the zombie falls to the ground.
That worked. That worked well.
Yeah, diplomacy.
That was totally worth the time it took to set up.
I mean, 9 points of damage is 9 points of damage. You did good.
Okay, so who's the strongest person in the group? I think it's Bash, right?
LJ, his strength is currently at 30.
I meant hit points, actually.
Oh.
Bash has got 216, I think.
Are you up to full strength, brother?
I know, right?
I believe, 20 points down. Hang on, let me double check.
Well, we'll take care of that.
It might not be quite that bad. I am 14 points. I'm negative 14 points, so I'm at 202 right now.
You're going to take care of that. So,
Right.
my
Right.
idea is we hand the wand of searing light to Bash, and we just go in full blaze, like light and fire and searing light, and because I don't know what else to do in this situation.
Can I cover the wand so like you can't see it?
Well, but it would be all. I mean, basically, anybody with decent hit points is going to bum rush in. I can't
Bash.
do.
Right,
Ash-
right. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's okay. Internet delays cause conversation collisions. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Bash, I will go up with you. I got a potion of spider climb still left, and I'll go up there myself. Us two as the shock troops, and the others will cover us.
Can I cover the wand, like the light end of the wand with like something? Is that will that work?
The issue
Well,
is,
the wand
are
doesn't
you
produce searing
able?
light unless you cast it at something, right?
Yeah, but the issue is, Bash, are you able to use magic devices?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Look in your
Yeah,
skills.
he's a fighter. He's not a barbarian. He can
Okay.
use a magic device.
Okay, cool.
If you tell him what the command is for the wand, he can use a wand.
Awesome.
There's the on button.
Yeah, basically.
LJ would like to go up with y'all as well, and he recommends that Froderick be mounted on either him or Bash.
So how are we going up? Let's just wait.
Spider climb.
That's a good question. I want to hear the answer to this one.
I've got a potion of spider climb.
I mean, I can airwalk and
Okay.
Logic and spider climb.
Okay.
So Blodgett, Froderick, and Blas can walk up. How's Bash gonna go?
I'm gonna need either spider climb or I want to need somebody to cast airwalk on me. One of the two.
Airwalk is the safest.
yeah, it's my idea. So I've got an airwalk for you as well.
Okay.
So I think that's just a one-person spell, right?
It is.
Okay, 5 riders against 5 flying monkeys.
Hold up. The blacksmith's son now is going to go on my back. He's going to ride on me if nobody else is.
Does everyone else have a ranged weapon of some kind of the one that are staying on the ground?
I know Lev's covered.
Actually,
Carlos,
Carrick and I
John,
can stay on
do
the
you have
ground.
a ranged weapon? Sorry.
That's right. Go ahead.
John, do you have a ranged weapon?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll need to speed this up just a little because in a few minutes I have to go to bed.
Okay.
Okay. If we're trying to pull a shock troop kind of thing, get in there, hit hard, then Froderick and Zag should both be on centaurs.
I'm not as comfortable with that.
No, it's all right. I can't really do very much up there. I'm, you know, I'm not very helpful, except I can help from below.
Yeah, group heal is what you get. Just once you use your airwalk on Bash.
Yeah, that's what I've done.
The thing is, if we wind up not facing a dragon and we're able to pull up in frontal combat, you should still be able to attack from horseback.
Okay, so you think I'll stay on horseback? Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's just for Zag, and I mean as Froderick,
I
you
would
remember that time that Froderick and LJ ran through that
Good.
that
Yeah, I come with you, but I'm doing
drown.
my own airwalk. I'm not going to ride on your back.
I'm curious, Victor.
Okay,
fair enough.
have
If I'm
that.
falling 200 feet, can I make a reflex save to swallow a spider climb potion? I'm just curious. Just curious. You're muted, Vic.
Yeah, 200 feet's more than enough.
Okay. Just wanted to know.
Mhm.
Okay. I'll go
I'm
with
prepping Featherfall as well.
Featherfall actually would be great.
Yeah.
If somebody's got
Garlos is standing at the bottom of the cliff, ready with the featherfall. Is Love going up as well?
He will fly up, but he's going to remain 40 feet behind the centaurs and the rest.
Okay, so the party is walking like a bunch of Egyptians. We've got who's on whose back right now? We've got
I don't know if anyone's
be
on
on
his back.
Bash, probably.
Blodgett was on LJ's back, but if I'm spider climbing, I'm by myself.
okay. And Nail is on Bash. Laws.
By the way, guys, watch out for those tanglefoot bags when we're up on the cliff. That's taking out those monkeys are not a bad idea, like an area effect weapon.
Yeah. Leave
We
that
don't
to
need
Lev.
that hampering or slowing our roll.
All right, so this is what I've got.
Hello.
I can hear you now.
Hello.
Can't hear you now, but I could hear you then.
Hear me now.
I'm on LJ instead of Bash?
Yeah, Bash has Nail on him.
Okay, all right.
Boys are back in town.
All right, I'm going to move the dead bodies away so we have more room for people to play.
Still there, just imagine it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're definitely still there. All right, so you guys are going up. Lev, you said you were how far behind?
40 feet.
Okay, that's 40 feet, just FYI. All right, and
Lev is thinking of the best place he would put a fireball if he was one of the bad guys, and he's staying out of fucking range of that.
there is that.
Good thinking. Good
There,
thinking.
there is definitely that.
Maybe we should spread out just a bit more.
Yeah. I would put at least 20 feet between the two centaurs.
No, we have a lot more to clear.
That's
The
not
big
a
dragon,
bad idea.
we think.
And stagger our approach a bit.
Well, tell me right now if you're going to do that.
How about LJ and I take point?
Yeah.
So they can't hit us with a fireball or catch a few of us in a fireball. We're going to make it difficult.
Yeah, LJ and Frederick in the front, Bash and Nail 20 feet behind.
Fine.
And then maybe Zag and Blodgett 10 feet on the flanks.
A little further out on the flanks, I would say. They move them diagonally out. Or let's get this rodeo going.
Yeah.
This is going to be a hard pissed battle, but we're just going to have to deal with it.
Maybe it'll be easy. Maybe it'll be just fine.
Initiative, please.
Roll high, Joel. Roll high. Yeah, that's more like it.
Okay, LJ has 24 and Lev has 15. Ah,
We're rolling initiative. Is that what's happening?
Yes, please. We're rolling initiative, please. Thank you, sir. It's always nice to have somebody I can beat.
5.
Yes, two people. So what's your total, Blas?
5.
Nice.
Why is that nice? That sucks.
Because I always suck initiative. Like right now, I got a 15. So anybody who gets like lower than me means that I'm not the lowest initiative. My monsters are sick of always being the lowest initiative. That's basically what I'm saying.
Spoiling.
By the
15, so
monster, you
either
mean you.
either it's a dragon and he rolled a 1, or it's not a dragon.
All right. Two flying monkeys, right here and right here. You come into sight. They see you as soon as you come into sight. Frederick, you lead us off as far as initiative goes.
Okay, take out the closest flying monkey, the one on the. Yeah, you can see which one that is.
Yeah, this one right here.
Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Armor class 18.
Okay. Yep, same as before. Very good. That's going to be attack rolls coming in. It's good, but still a hit. Oh. Okay.
We could just ring the bell.
It's a good one. 20. Hold on a sec. And then 18. Okay. That one's going to be, yeah, that's still going to be a hit. 24. Okay. And that's trying to decide if I should put the critical there. Okay. Then, what am I doing? Okay. Yeah, that is the attack rolls. Okay. So it was a 20 and then a 33. That was the critical. That was a critical hit, provided he doesn't catch the arrows. And then a 25 and a 24. So that's on that one.
Okay, they're all going to hit.
All hit. Okay. And I remember, yep, only the first die of the first volley gets tripled. Gotcha. That. Ouch. Maximum damage. 20. 17. I rolled all ones on that one.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and add up the damage total, please.
I am doing that.
LJ, what are you going to be doing?
LJ is going to pretty much run up and no, I'm just gonna do the charge action. Charge.
Okay, this is probably the one time in the dungeon that you can definitely charge.
I'm
Finally.
taking that opportunity.
Yes. You're vertically. Wait, are you airwalking or spider climbing?
I believe LJ was airwalking, but I would like to be on the ground.
Vic, I think he's dead, Jim.
You are correct, Frederick.
I rolled maximum damage on that critical.
Indeed.
I
Good
cast
job.
airwalking bashing myself. I'm not sure how you got up there.
Yeah, you're spider climbing. LJ is spider climbing.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm going to have to scoot, but
Okay.
Carlos does have 6 feather falls if needed.
Okay.
After that, he will be casting him.
Thanks, Vic. Thanks, John. Who's that in the back? Oh, yeah, that's
Lev.
Oh, yeah. Dumb and Dumber.
So the
All right.
attack rolls for the charge, and I do have 2 weapon pounds, so I make 2 attacks instead of 1.
All right.
It's going to be 27 and 31.
Those are both going to hit. Blodgett, give me a reflex save, please. DC is 19.
I got a 29.
All right, good. You dodge the flying monkey as it plummets to the ground.
That's going to be 38 damage, Victor.
All right. He is wounded and not liking the sight of you. Blodgett, your turn, sir.
Is that a monkey right next? Oh, that's next to LJ.
Yeah, it's
Where am I on there? Way down there?
you are right here,
Okay.
about 70 feet up,
I'm
20
going
feet to the side.
I'm just going to keep climbing.
Okay. Frederick, did you say that you have spider climb on, or are you just holding on to the back of Bash? Or LJ?
I'm sorry, what, Vic?
Do you have spider climb on currently, or are you just holding on to the back of LJ?
I have the potion of spider climb. That's why I asked you if I could swallow it as a reflex action if I
Right.
fell.
Okay. No, yeah.
Or I got feather fall, either one, from John. But I'm not using spider climb right now. If it's not necessary.
Okay. That's what I was asking. That's what I was asking.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, straight up range 0. This flying monkey takes a small sphere from his neck and throws it at LJ and Frederick. Give me a couple of saving throws, please. Reflex save.
Reflex save. No problem. Let's save.
20.
21. Oh, plus,
Good job.
I'm sorry. It's higher than that. Jesus. I forgot that. Yeah, 16 plus 21.
Good job.
Yeah.
All right, you each take 20 points of damage.
Okay.
There is no save against that damage.
All right.
What you saved
damage?
against was not being enveloped inside the 10-foot diameter sphere that was created inside of it. Frederick.
How much damage was that, Victor?
20, straight up 20.
Okay.
Frederick, give me God's own ride check to stay mounted on a horse that is moving to escape capture on a sheer cliff face.
I got handle animal +3.
That allows you to talk to horses and tell them what to do.
I have ride is actually I have +8 actually.
Good.
That is
Give me
there.
a great ride check. I
That-
highly recommend something over 20.
Yeah. That is actually 23.
All right,
Good.
you are basically riding a bucking bronco while trying to dodge your own self. And you are still on LJ. Good job.
I'll be damned. I forgot I had ride on here.
That's a very
Nice.
fortunate thing to have sometimes. So who's flying? Is it just you, Lev?
Yeah, it's Lev.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you mean not airwalking? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean, actually, I think airwalk is going to be a factor here as well. How is airwalk affected by gust of wind?
Oh, fuck me.
Not well.
No?
Well, I imagine not, given physics, but let me check that for you.
Well, please check, because this Corinne comes out. Not a Corinne, sorry, this flying monkey comes out. And actually, he's going to just drop the fan, shout out a command word, and fly over here. And the fan of its own volition creates a gust of wind pointing downward.
Not good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hold on, I haven't looked yet, but I'm just assuming it's not good.
So-
Strong wind, 21 miles per hour plus, can push the subject along or hold it back.
Okay. So for this round, you will be held back.
Okay.
Um,
The wind blows the airwalker 5 feet for each 5 miles per hour of wind speed.
oh,
At the end of its turn each round. So not right away, but at the end of the round. Or
right. Hold on one more second. Let me verify something.
the creature may be subject to additional penalties in exceptionally strong or turbulent winds, such as a loss of control over movement or physical damage from being buffeted about.
Yeah, I'm double checking the area of effect, which is fuzzy on the online discussion. So I'm gonna look it up real quick. Hate having to look up shit, but I will look it up. Looks like basically everyone who's airwalking is gonna be moved back a lot,
Okay.
but I want to make sure that that's the case. Okay, range is 10 feet wide, 10 feet high, emanating out to you to the extreme of the range. Oh shit, to the extreme of the range. Okay, so it's going to emanate from basically about here. Sorry, it's going to emanate from basically about W3 all the way down to the extreme of the range, which is just over 100 feet. So Lev, you're not going to move any. Blaz, you are going to move 50 feet.
Whoa.
You're going to move 50 feet. It's a 50 mile per hour wind.
Yep, I got it.
Okay.
It's only hold on. 5 feet
But
for 5 miles per hour. So yeah, you're right. Sorry.
yeah. But it also only lasts one round. So. But now the third one comes out. This flying monkey looks a little different. This flying monkey where the others Kirlanon is what they're called. Where the other Kirlanons have very fine scales like those of a snake or lizard, this one has large, dark gray scales that are thick and heavy. The horns over its temple are sharply pointed, and its ears are large and frilled. She has a spiny crest running down her back, with thin skin stretched between the spines like a sheet of shadows. Her tail is very long and thick and bears spines of its own, and her eyes glow an emerald green. She comes out and breathes at you. And she can just stand right there and do that. Yeah, she's going to stand right there and do that. Oh, and that's perfect. You're lined up for a nice little cone. So, Blas, Frederick, LJ, give me a saving throw, please. Fortitude save.
I thought you said I got pushed back 50 feet.
Oh, Blodgett, sorry, not Blas. Blodgett, LJ, and Frederick, fortitude save.
Fortitude save coming up.
Yes.
It's going to be
19,
27.
let's see here. Fortitude. Okay.
26.
I heard some good rolls so far.
Hold on. It's gonna be
Good against hers.
Fortitude.
Do what you can.
25.
All right, good. Very good rolls. You all stay the same level. Nothing unusual appears to occur. You feel extremely cold. Y'all are chilling. Y'all are very, very, very much chilling. All right, and Levrin, your turn, sir. You can't see up into the darkness at this level. You guys who have dark vision or infravision can see 60 feet away, so you can see just above W2.
Okay. Is there anything? Is there any way like around this gust of wind, or is it this entire hallway?
It's regrettably the entire hallway. The spell area of effect is pretty sizable. You do know, however, from I guess you've heard of the spell before, seen it cast at least. I think you may be able to cast it yourself. It only lasts one round.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll hold my action until it goes away.
Well, it'll go away on your next action. It'll be gone. By your
Oh.
next action, it'll be gone. Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Prismatic Eye and just have that ready.
Okay. And Bash, your turn, sir.
The wind is still going, correct?
The wind is still going.
Okay.
You can attempt to. Can you attempt to move forward? Yeah, because it pushes you. It does, because you're airwalking. It pushes you back. You can't go forward again.
Hold my action.
All right. Carlos is holding action. Blas, your turn, sir.
So I can't scramble back. I can't go back up, right?
I'm afraid not.
Okay.
Because the wind is still continuing.
Yep, I got it. The range of that is 100 feet plus 10 feet times 10. That's 200 feet. But I can't see all the way up there, right? I can
Right,
only
that's
see.
the problem.
All right.
I think you
I'm
can
gonna-
make out because you can make out a basically 120 feet. Barely.
Yeah. I'm going to hold my action.
All right. But nothing else is going to happen before the end of the round. So,
Oh.
yeah, you go last in the round.
I don't have anything to do, so I'm going to cast a spiritual weapon and have it at the ready.
Okay. Top of the round is Frederick.
Okay, so I'm hearing something about a wind.
There's definitely a wind going on. Yeah.
Can I fire my bow?
You can definitely fire your bow.
Ooh, sorry.
What will the effect be on the arrows? Is it a minus to hit or minus to damage?
That's
Or
what I'm
both?
looking at.
It's a 50-mile-an-hour gust of wind headed right at us.
So either missile weapons take a penalty or they're not able to be used. Just,
Right, that's what I'm checking.
yeah, I know. It's okay, Vic.
Ranged attacks -4.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for the gray. Yeah, the one that's been giving us shit here.
Well,
The
I mean,
emerald eyes.
okay, the one who
Oh,
just came out. Okay.
all right, rolling.
Yeah, the one giving you shit. I'm like, one guy made you a bucking bronco rider, the other one like blew away everybody else. So giving you everybody's giving you shit, unfortunately.
Oh, that's okay. That's all right. I'm used to it.
Yeah,
Always
it's not
that
a
makes
fan
that makes
club.
more sense.
A 20. Holy shit. Excellent.
All right.
Beautiful. And yep, that's gonna hit because that's a 40 total right there.
The 40
Minus
hits,
minus
definitely.
3 is 37. Sorry.
-4.
So
-4
so
is
it's a
36.
critical hit. Critical hit.
Can you back it up?
Yeah, I did. I just rolled 17 plus 23, so that's 40 minus 3, that's 37. So now let me give you the other two rolls. So it was the first one was 40, and then let me roll the other two. Another shit, another 20. I swear to God, but it's not a critical. So that's a 37. That one's not quite as good. 6 plus 19, so that's gonna be 3. That's gonna be a 22. So that's what I got there, Vic. 37, 37, and a 22.
The first two hit.
Okay, that's what I figured. All right. Damage coming up. Is this an evil outsider, Victor, by any chance?
You're currently outside your normal realm, so relatively. Let me double check that concept real quick. You are currently a good outsider, is what I'm saying. Let me double check though, because
Okay, that's
technically you
fine.
may be right. I may be crazy.
I have a feeling this is an outsider.
Uh,
I'm like, pinch me right now. I cannot believe I rolled two 20s on a fucking roll. Jesus.
that's pretty
I,
incredible. No, she's not considered an evil outsider.
Okay, then the third one does miss. Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure of.
Oh yeah, the third one misses like a son of a bitch.
Holy shit. And another. Damn. 6. Well, that one's not so great, but 15, 16, and then 20, 18, 18. Okay, here it comes, Vic.
All
Damage.
right.
16, 4, 1, 6. I'm glad we got the system down.
Me
Here
too.
we go. That's going to
Pretty good.
sting. I'll give you a total here. Let's see, that's 50, 66, 86 plus 36. 86 plus 36 equal 122 total.
That's gonna take her down.
Fucking A.
nice.
The gray flying monkey-ess plummets to the ground below you. Actually, at you. LJ and Frederick, give me reflex saves, please.
Damn it.
Okay. Reflex save. Let's see. Let's see. It is for the dice. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to be, yeah, it's like
31.
35, Vic.
All right, you guys have good reflex saves. You dodge out of the way of the ginormous flying monkey as she falls to the ground. Next up is LJ.
Okay. I guess we'll open up the sewing machine on this one.
All right.
I got one thing. I do it really, really well.
Vic, does the wind stop when she?
Nope,
Okay, all right.
she didn't cast it.
Okay.
Attack. Put.
Yeah, I mean, you saw the guy who cast it come out and cast it.
I saw the guy who cast it.
Yeah, I said when he cast it that he was casting it.
Holy shit. Hold on a sec. Somebody's calling. Yeah, casting.
Fuck, I fucked it up.
It's okay.
27, 32.
Oh no, here, I just
30.
Excuse me.
20. Okay, those are my attack rolls, Victor. I've got 2 critical threats.
All right, those are actually all gonna hit.
Oh, cool. So we'll start with the crits. Those are going to be well above what's needed. Time to bust out the calculator. One, two, three. Six. So he takes 124 damage.
Yeah.
All right, he too falls to the ground. Do not have to worry about rolling twice since you're already dodged. What? Stop sharing for a quick second so I can see something.
yeah,
Oh,
and I will make it right.
Ha, there you are.
Damn right. Okay. Okay, we'll talk soon.
Okay, good.
So, I see the map. What do we do? Destroy the dungeon?
Nope. All
Looks like
right.
Brandon poked somebody
Yep,
a couple
I
of
did some.
times.
Is that
I
poker?
did some poking.
Yep, and I see a red dot missing. Good.
Yeah, he finished it off.
I
You
still
guys
see.
see one last creature flying down, and is that his attack yet? Blodge, it's your attack, sir.
Sneak attack.
Exactly. I'm going to move up there and sneak attack.
Sneak attack. Snack attack.
Okay, Blodgett, you can move up and sneak attack if you wish, because they can't see you currently.
Does a 26 hit?
Yes, it does.
The other one is a 32.
Oh, wow.
Both of those hit? Yeah. You guys hear anything?
What's that?
Want me to make a listen check?
No, I'm asking you specifically, so you don't. Okay, cool. Gotta make sure that. Well, I can play it this way. Okay, yeah, I'll play it this way.
What was it you thought you heard, Victor?
Oh, I know what I heard. I'm just trying to see if you guys could hear it, and you can't, so.
Okay.
Victor, it's too late for you to be in class right now.
56 points of
Class also
damage.
hasn't started yet. 56. Good job, Blodjo.
Yeah.
Yay!
Is this a one shot, one kill?
It was for that guy.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Nice.
One gun.
One for the Shire.
Having problems because I got a cat asleep on top of my mouse.
Oh, the cat's good luck.
She's out.
Okay, so the last of the gargoyle or monkey men falls to the ground.
What are you playing?
There is nothing that can save you.
You hear
This confines
something
you and your horde
in common
now mine
being whispered in the darkness.
and forever. You think
I can't hear
your
it.
pitiful spells and symbols
Okay. I'm
of
gonna
a
enter my
long
action.
Um,
they did
I think they're probably casting a spell of some sort. You might want to.
Yes, you are not the first to come this
Um,
far.
Victor, I'm gonna walk up to where W2 is
My
and
children
Okay.
and keep my head in that cave.
your predecessors, and we will feast upon your flesh, rip out your tendons, and crush upon your bones before the long night is over. Will you ever see the sun again? We think not.
The wind is gone, so
Neither
Bash,
does
you can
he.
head up.
And he's been to the ends of the world and
Let's
back
take its charge here.
of you. You don't know the terrors that await
Looking
you.
in the cavern, Bash, or Blaz,
How
you can
can
see it
you
goes in about
begin
10
to
feet.
imagine?
opens up a little bit. Did you want to go in any further?
The scales of my chest.
Do I see movement of any sort?
No, you do not.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop in just to.
Do you understand?
I basically am trying to shield myself in case what's happening is a spell of any kind.
You're up against at this
Okay.
juncture. No one
And
can, not even
so we're I'm gonna go by
I
round.
and
Like
my
you
children
can tell me what you want to do this round. Love, what are you gonna be doing this round?
Lev is going to make a spellcraft check to try and decipher if the words being spoken in common are a spell.
Okay, give me a roll, please.
I get to Lev's character sheet. That's going to be a 34.
They are not a spell that you've ever heard of. Like,
Okay.
if they are a spell, they're not a spell you've ever heard of. No.
There are a few spells that Lev has not heard of, so
Don't you
okay,
realize
what's
now that you have not only gone past all light,
I guess I'll
past all flame,
move up to join the rest of the party, but still stay about 40 feet back.
dark realm
Okay.
of the shadow.
Frederick, what are you doing?
There is
I
nothing
put it in the chat.
save
I
Oh, I
cast
see. A
heat.
cast aid and potion to cure light wounds. Cool. Blodgett.
you and your horde are now mine.
Are we supposed to be hearing everything about the shadow?
Yes.
You
Okay, just
definitely
making
are
sure.
hearing that out loud somewhere in the darkness.
Oh.
Okay, just making
You
sure that
can't
was what
tell
I was supposed to hear.
exactly where it's coming from, but it's definitely a thing that's occurring in the world right
They
now.
did nothing for the many.
I think that dragon's having a little fun with us.
By the way,
Yes.
Victor, I admire your creativity in
Oh, thank you.
dungeon atmosphere, especially around Halloween.
Aw.
High praise to you.
My children and I have made snacks of your predecessors.
Well, I'm just gonna move a little bit
Feast upon your
to the
flesh.
south of the rest of the group, so I'm not all bunched up with them.
Crush
Okay.
upon your bones.
LJ, I say
Yeah, right over there. That's good.
head to the northwest or northeast,
See the sun again.
Yeah.
like
That's
up and to
that's
the
actually
right.
it's gonna be southeast, but I get you.
Yeah,
And he's been to the
Silly compass.
ends of the
yeah, you're right. Actually, it is southeast. Quite right. Quite right.
You don't know. the
And I say
terror.
prepare to charge for that cavern
How can you
because Froderick Shadowwood is about to issue a challenge.
Okay.
You will only
Oh, fuck.
crush against the scales of my
So,
chest.
Bash is hitting back up once the wind is gone. Okay, next round.
Hear me.
Blaz, what are you doing next
Do you
round?
understand?
I don't see anything in this cave right now, right?
That is correct. You see nothing moving in the cave.
I looked up the cavern to 120 feet. Can I see anything?
Not even
The good thing to now check.
I and my children will
Pretty
take
much you can see up to about
from
there.
terrified limb
Okay. And
Before it's even with your extended vision, it's just a wall of black.
Oh, I know what to do now.
Okay, what is Frederick doing?
Okay, LJ, I suggest we go forward, and
Yeah.
as we do, I'm gonna have the badger release the badger with a daily
Release the
spell.
badger!
Release the
LJ's
badger with a daily
LJ's going
spell.
to LJ's going to take pretty much center stage, and also drink a cure moderate wounds potion.
Yeah, how far are you down, LJ?
Just 20 points. I'll be all right.
nothing that can save you within these confines.
13.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Bash, what is Bash currently doing?
Bash is going to follow them.
Okay.
And just a little. I don't want to be right on top of them, but I don't want to be very far away either.
You
Okay.
think your pitiful
Blodgett?
spells and symbols of a long dead god.
I just gotta move up a little bit more, but I don't want to be in the front of the party, so I'll be just a little bit behind, maybe equal right there.
Yeah, I'd say spread out, guys, just a bit
Yeah.
more.
And Lev, what is Lev doing?
Lev is going to remain 40 feet back from the closest member of the party, and not be down like the center of the room either.
Okay. How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine as long as it's like 40
Alright.
feet back. And if I've got the time, I'd also like to cast a second prismatic eye.
Good idea.
Do you have the time to cast a second prismatic eye?
Do I also have the time for a bio break?
You really don't have the time for a bio break.
Fuck, okay.
All right. So, Frederick, you were saying something about a challenge.
Are you? I'm about to. I just want to make sure everyone else is ready for me to do
I
this.
asked everyone else what they were moving. So,
Are you guys ready?
Do it.
Okay. I have, as I command Bob to raise aloft the gem of daylight, and
Okay.
Frederick shouts out, Frederick Shadowwood challenges your ignorant mumblings. Or are you too afraid to take on anything more than a deranged zombie and a badger, you fucking faggot, shadow pussy?
There were at least 3 things that were politically incorrect in that statement.
Yes, and I
There's
don't
so
give a
much.
shit.
There's
There
so
goes,
much.
there
And
goes the YouTube monetization.
This is the party that you ask what to tell your DoorDash.
All right.
well, that stopped the whispering, didn't it?
I mean, yeah.
It's about to get worse.
Oh yeah. Bring it.
The benefit of Bob's
Daylight.
daylight is that you can now see enough to see that there is definitely a dragon up in there. And then everybody gets to make a saving throw
Excellent.
because you can see a dragon.
What is this? Will save or?
Probably.
This is a will save. This is a will save.
So that's going to be 4.
Lev got a 30 and LJ got 24.
All right.
26.
Roll for your. No, he's down at the bottom.
No, I wasn't bringing him on this.
25.
Right.
Stay here. Stay quiet. I'll come back.
Ben, can you roll for your follower, please?
Yes, but I don't want to tell you.
I mean, you didn't make it, so go for it. Fuck it.
He got a 1.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, the only problem with him is that he's also got he's only 8th level. So he's actually panicked.
Who's on 8 level?
Ben's follower.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Well, that brought him out in the open, didn't it?
It definitely did that.
Yep.
Definitely did that. All right, so.
He's like, why don't you guys just ring the bell like everyone does?
Right? That way I know lunch is here.
it's the dinner bell.
I told you it was for something big.
Okay, so Frederick, Blodgett, LJ, and Bash, and your men-at-arms are all shaken for 9 rounds. You have a -2 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks.
Okay. -2. Okay.
Ben, your man-at-arms is actually panicked. He is holding on to you for dear life, and that is about it. Your follower is basically, he's holding on to you for dear life. He is completely done with this whole experience. He's basically saying, dragons are bad, dragons are bad, dragons are bad, bad, bad. What are we doing? What are we doing? God damn it, why are we here? Why am I here? What's happening here?
Why did he call him a pussy, Shadow? Shadow pussy. Yeah.
All right, so that's a thing that is happening. And let's see. Shoop-de-doop-de-doops.
I'm gonna get another beer.
Hmm.
I gotta
Like,
check
each one of
one
these
more thing.
squares-
Sorry, say again?
Each one of these squares is 5 feet, right?
That is correct.
Oh, cool. Coolio.
All right, we're gonna do initiative. To be clear, the only person who can clearly see, basically the daylight gem dispels the deeper darkness. Um,
Remember, Bash, I gave you a Searing Light Wand.
Yeah, I have not forgotten. And what is the range on that?
Well, the range on the spell, it's 100 feet plus 10 feet per level. I'm not sure
Okay.
what works. with
That's
what.
100 feet. You can get him. That's about 75 feet, 60, somewhere in there.
so yeah. So let me check one more thing. Okay, I mean, okay, also true. Also, no, so yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Okay. Yeah, you can make out basically the best description of this guy is a ball of shadows that you can mostly make out as existing. Seems to be alive, seems to be moving. Um, definitely there. Seems to be palpably angry at having to exist in the same space as you. That is what we're dealing with. Initiative, please.
Oh,
The
just
great
gonna get,
equalizer. It
just
really
gonna
is
get
kind of.
right to it.
Yeah.
Mine's on chat.
Thank you. Initiative really is the great equalizer because all creatures have one. Oh, so close.
You were saying?
And sometimes they suck. I mean, mine always suck, but sometimes.
Hey, sometimes that will save works both ways, especially when you're getting ridiculed by Frederick.
All right, I got yours. Thank you. Note that if you are, what's that effect? Okay, it's not a skill check. Yeah, you're good. All right. Frederick, start us off if you would, sir.
Victor, firing 3 volleys, but the first volley is going to be the +3 arrows.
Okay.
This is a good time to use them.
I don't disagree, as a matter of fact. I don't disagree.
Okay. Let's see. I'm taking into account the -2 for being shaken.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So that's going to be, let's see here. Let's see. So that's actually okay. So that's okay. Just making sure. First attack, and then attack. Not so good up there. Let's see, that's going to be.
Okay, good.
On the numbers together, Joel. Could have been better, but could have been worse. Any hits?
Definitely one. Let me check real quick.
Does the daylight affect it at all?
No, the daylight cancels out the deeper darkness.
Okay.
It's the only thing
All
that
right.
can.
Just keeping that in mind then.
So yeah. Yeah, you actually hit twice.
Good. Thank you. 37 39 hit. Okay. I will roll damage. Okay, so that's going to be actually right down. It's going to be 15.
Oh. Sorry. That is the thing. Important safety tip. Thanks, Egon.
Yep.
Real quick, sorry, 1 second.
Go ahead. Here, I'll just go ahead and start plugging in while you're doing.
There are 9 of him.
Fucking mirror image.
Let me double check because it may not be 9. There's a lot of them.
Well, I'll just keep plugging it in.
Oh no, so because there are multiples of him.
Okay, I get it.
So
Right.
the question, do you get the question then?
Yeah, I do. There's multiple. He's got mirror image.
Right. So what is your answer?
The answer to my damage?
No,
No,
the answer to
the
which
answer
one?
to my question.
Okay, so your question is which one do I shoot at?
Yes.
Okay, so what do I pick a number 1 through 9 or?
You can pick a number. You can basically attack any which one you want, and concentrate your volleys on that one.
Okay, can I make a spot check to see
Sure.
if I see any difference between? I know it says mirror image, but can I get an intuition about which one to attack? From a tactical standpoint, which would be the most likely place for him to be?
Right. You can
That's what
definitely do
I'm
that.
going to use try to use tactical logic to
Go
select.
for it.
Okay, so what do I roll for that?
Okay.
I could use here, maybe make some suggestions.
So there's 6
Possibly
of them. There are 6 dragons facing you.
dragons. Okay. I could use spot. I could use. Bluff wouldn't work. Concentration is one, maybe. Or I could roll a d6.
You don't get to roll.
Huh?
You don't get to roll the d6.
Or just pick a number from 1 to 6. 4.
Yes. Go for it.
4.
All right.
And then with that, okay, yeah, that's fine.
All right, so you fire 3 volleys at the 4th dragon, and the 4th dragon disappears.
Okay.
Lev, your turn, sir. There are now 5 dragons basically stanking up the corridor.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Missile Storm and divide them evenly between the 5 dragons.
Good idea.
Let's see, 13 missiles, 5 dragons. Each one's gonna get 2, and we will give an extra missile to the 1st, 3rd, and 5th.
Okay.
Good process of elimination.
Roll damage, sir. Roll
Okay.
damage for 2. So wait, you said each one's going to get 2.
Each one's
and
getting
extra one
2, and some are getting a 3rd. The odd ones are getting a
roll
3rd.
damage. Roll 3. Roll 3. 3 hits.
Okay. I've got for the 2 that strike all of them 10, and for the extra one 3.
So 13 to the extra one.
So 1, 3, and 5 will take 13.
How did I not write his hit points down? I know what they are. I just didn't write them on the sheet. Cool. All right. You now have a dragon.
Yay!
Good.
He's not pleased to be a dragon. All right. Next up is Bash. Your turn, sir. You are shaken but not stirred. You may attack if you wish. You have a fighter clinging to your backside.
Okay, I want to go a little bit further if I can this turn, and then use the magic wand and do some Harry Potter shit.
All right. Tell me how far up you want to go. So.
Let's say that second red line.
Okay. Here.
A little bit further. That's good. Good enough.
Okay.
I guess there are more. I realize now that there are more red lines when I look closer at the screen.
It's all relative.
Yeah, and then let's use the wand and see what that does.
All right, and this is the wand of light.
Searing
ray, wand of searing light.
Searing ray, yeah, sorry. And if is this thing susceptible to light specifically? Doesn't say what level the wand is. It does say it has 12 charges, so you only got 12 shots at this.
Yeah.
I don't think
Well,
this thing
awesome.
lasts 12 rounds.
Okay, basically, Ben, you get a ranged touch attack to strike the target. So you're looking at a yeah, give me a ranged touch attack, please.
18 is my standard touch. Do I need to roll for that, or is that just what it's based off of?
You roll a d20 plus your
Touch
Oh,
attack.
well, he's got a touch attack of 9, touch AC of 9, so rock on.
Okay.
But don't roll a 1 and you touch him.
Okay. Well, we're good on that account then.
Okay. So the damage on that, which is the important part that everyone wants to find out about, 2 caster levels, is going to be 3d8.
3D. Okay.
Is that all?
There's- There's a total of 16 minus 2, so 14.
14. All right.
Minus 2 for what?
The shaken part.
The damage isn't affected, I don't think.
I don't believe that affects spells.
Okay, then it's 16. My bad.
Attack rolls and weapon damage rolls, but only weapon damage rolls, not
Not spell.
spell damage rolls.
Makes sense. Okay.
Okay, so 16 then, I guess.
16 damage. All right.
That's not very much.
No, not at all. I should have just hit him with a sword. I mean, assuming that's effective. It may not be.
Next up is going to be LJ.
LJ, not a lot of good shit he can do. So we're going in. LJ is going to charge.
Okay.
Hey, be careful about that, LJ.
Well, the thing with dragons is that you can get in close and have to deal with bites and claws.
And breath weapons.
Well, yeah, that's the idea of getting close. You avoid the breath weapon because
Okay, if you say so.
if you stay far away, you get the breath weapon.
Okay.
So we're going in.
All right.
And I will.
It'll give me a +1 point blank modifier, so
Sure.
We need everything we can get. The 2 attacks come out to. Oh, I'm also gonna rage while I'm running.
Okay.
So that's going to come to 36 and 32.
Okay, you hit once.
Oh.
I think he's in armor class of 35. That's what I'm getting.
God.
Yeah.
So that's 20 damage.
All right. He's impressed. Yeah, he's impressed. He's like, oh wow.
These guys have actually scratched me.
They actually want to fight me.
No, we don't. No, we
This is
don't.
new.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. He hurt my badger.
Okay. Yeah, we want to fight him.
Oh.
We want to fight him.
Pussy.
Also, he said a lot of not nice things about us.
Right? He really did. No. He really
Is now
did.
a good time for a bio break?
Well, it's a great bio break because he disappears. It's his turn.
Oh, bruh.
So he disappears.
Oh, fuck me.
What an asshole dragon.
What a
You can take a
fucking...
bio break. Next up is going to be Blas.
Can I see him with my robe of eyes?
You can see that he disappeared. You cannot see. He definitely cast a spell. He didn't just disappear somewhere. He definitely cast a spell. It's not a spell that you know or have used, but he definitely cast a spell.
Maybe y'all can do a spellcraft check and figure out what the hell he did.
Well, unfortunately, Blas is not a wizard, so.
Nope, can't do that.
And the wizard can't see in that far into the darkness.
Right, Victor, can I make it up to that second cave?
Yeah.
In this round?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sort of peeking in to see if there's anybody about, and if there's not, my goal is to shield myself from any breath weapons that might be coming down the pipe.
Okay, you can go into the cave itself and shield yourself from breath weapons.
Cool,
Let me double check one thing real quick. Blodgett, what are you doing today, sir?
Taking a bio break.
All right.
Blodgett is going to move up a little bit closer to LJ, but I'm going to be doing listen checks and.
You're going to be doing what?
Listen check.
Oh, okay.
I can hear a dragon breathing or anything because he
Closer
may be
to
invisible.
LJ.
Not that close.
Okay.
Right, a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit up closer to him, but not next to. Not that close. That's good.
Okay. Not that close.
Not that close.
All right.
Do I need to roll for a listen check?
Go for it.
I rolled a 20. So if he's around, I guess I hear him because hopefully I have a 35.
You definitely hear the sound of glass crunching.
Glass.
It's super fucking faint,
Glass.
but you definitely heard it. You definitely heard it. You're like,
Above us?
I'm doing a listen and I'm doing a check-in, and that's what I'm listening and checking on.
Above us, though?
Definitely above you.
Okay, guys, he's still up there. I hear someone up there.
All right. It's 10 o'clock.
Yep,
Um,
good place to stop.
it really is a good place to stop. Because I would really like to have the whole party with us for the next few rounds of combat, however long you live. But yeah, that's where we're at today.
Okay.
Have a good week.
Definitely will do. Love you guys.
Okay. Bye.
We know. Okay.
All right.
Can you believe they're actually fighting this thing?
I'm kind of blown away myself. I'm kind of blown away.
Okay, I'm sorry. So what happened, Vic?
We closed out.
The dragon disappeared. And oh yeah, nice. Dragon disappeared. Blodgett heard some glass crumbling, clinking, crushing. Like Blodgett heard glass.
Okay, like a spell jar being crushed to initiate some sort of magical action.
Something, yeah.
Okay.
Scale of 1 to we're starting a new game. How fucked are we?
Well, it looks like we're all right. The dragon pissed off.
This round. No, the dragon did not piss
No,
off.
No. He disappeared.
No.
He just disappeared, went invisible.
No, he didn't go invisible.
He used a spell of some kind to disappear. You're not sure exactly what it was, but it definitely was something magical.
Can I have Lev do a spellcraft check?
Can you have Lev do a see more than 60 feet in darkness check?
Can I have
Why don't you fly up there and check or something?
Can I have Bob the Badger carry a gem shining brightly in the darkness check?
Already did, and the gem shining brightness in the darkness dispelled the deeper darkness that was cast. So, because of the gem shining brightly in the darkness, the deeper darkness just dissolved that, or they dissolved each other. The two spells cancel each other out. Period.
Okay.
That's just how the spells work. So it's now just regular dark as opposed to absolute pitch black dark.
Zag couldn't see him. It was either teleport or dimension door. It's got to be.
Yeah, probably should have thrown a dimensional anchor on him. But kind of hard to think of that.
If he'd stuck around for one more turn, I might have been able to put a stop to it. But well, now we're on the back foot.
Well, he pushed out. Vic,
no, he didn't.
I am going to ask. Okay, Froderick wants some of his +3 arrows back. Okay, I say they get a saving throw because they're magical, and I think they could survive getting thunked into the rock at least once.
He does decree it. You better listen to him, Victor.
And I was drinking too, okay? Otherwise, I would have done a spread of arrows to eliminate 3
I did give you a couple of chances to do such a thing.
I was drinking heavily.
Okay, I believe
this is why I quit. It wasn't because I was fucking my life up or anything. It's because I want to make better decisions at D&D.
This is my 5th one, okay? So, and these are not light beers.
All right,
4 hours?
I get you.
Okay.
I get you.
Okay. How many
You'll
can I
roll
recover?
3. 3d20. You're looking for a total of 12 or higher. You get +3 on the roll.
Okay, roll
So 9 or higher really is what you need. A 9 or higher.
19.
Okay. And basically, you'll find them on the floor of the dungeon. On the floor.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Currently, Garlo's like, oh look, it's raining arrows.
Thank you, Victor.
I
Appreciate
wonder
that.
if my friends are alive.
No telling.
Well, so far
Okay.
it's only been raining gargoyle type tree, flying monkeys and arrows. So nothing too bad.
Victor,
As long
you're
as the
right when you
arrows
said,
keep
I
raining,
do
they're
remember you
probably
saying, Joel,
alive.
do you know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
know what you're asking for is me to do basically a traverse spread
Yeah.
across. You're right. And all I was about was like, you know what? Fuck the odds. I'm just going to take the son of a bitch down. And I think also my challenge to the dragon kind of reflected my state of mind.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got you.
that was pretty bold.
That
Yeah.
was nice. That was nice. He was like, "Oh, you want to challenge me?"
Yes, I do. And you did puss out. Absolutely. So all you do is attack badgers and zombies, as far as I'm concerned. That's all you've done. You didn't hurt a single one of us, right?
Turn
Right?
tail and then breath weapon. Dead.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, it was pretty much Sir Robin, the
Now the
dragon.
rest of the party gets to know what it's like to be fucking insta-killed.
Well, I was willing to take that chance.
I'm glad you were willing to take that chance on LJ's back.
Right?
Hey, dude, we made it. We made it.
LJ is the picture of diplomacy. He's got like a he's got a +13 in diplomacy. We could have buttered this thing up,
Yeah.
but then
Bob, you want to
had
guess how many hit points Bob has? Because I'll tell you now, Victor, in exchange for letting me get those arrows.
Sure.
82 hit points.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and that's with him without rage.
Do you know how many hit points V'ger had?
9.
9.
Yeah, I know how many your wizard has. Yeah, my badger has like 4
Oh my
times as many
God.
hit points as your wizard, I'm afraid. And when
Yeah.
he rages, let me find it, Vic. He has 98 hit points.
A
Christ.
98 hit point
Oh
badger.
yeah,
It's a hell of a badger.
Because he leveled up when I went to 12th level. When I looked at the druid tables for the animal, his constitution and dexterity and armor class all went up. His armor class is 28.
Nice.
And I don't bring him out often, but because I'm attached to him, but still. It's nice to have a tough companion.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Victor, has it been a year yet?
No. Oh my God.
Well, Brandon, I promise, Froderick will help you find another companion. I will do that. And actually, I do feel bad about those giants, just so you know. I do want to make good on that. If
All
there
right.
is a way I can bring those giants back to life and apologize to them, I will.
Maybe
And
maybe
that
if we
actually
survive,
haunts me.
maybe if we survive, we can do a little speak with Dad.
Yeah. I will apologize to the, whoever else. There were sentries, evidently, is what I did. Because and give them the gold they would have gotten for ferrying as a cross. I will make it good. Broderick will set things right as long as he can survive again and again.
There you go. As
My
long as he
question
can
still
survive.
stands, Victor. Are you thinking of a new campaign right now?
That question is definitely a thing that should be asked.
Oh, that's why I'm asking, Victor.
That's
Why
definitely
do you ask? Why do you bring that up, Brandon? I don't understand.
because he's always worried about a
fucked.
TPK.
Yeah.
Well, we've always been worried about that. That happens every other game session, right?
I feel like this time it's a really particular danger.
This dragon's breath weapon isn't gonna kill you.
Is that because Lev has the Amulet of Death Ward that I never took off?
Oh my goodness.
You know, that's not a bad guess. That would make sense. What would a shadow dragon cast as a breath weapon? Because you've got green dragons, chlorine gas. You got fire dragons, or red dragons, fire, frost. What's the other one? Electrical. Blue dragons, I think, are electrical.
Yeah, they are.
So what does that leave?
Darkness.
I doubt it's just darkness.
It's just darkness. He's like, oh, ooh.
Yeah.
So it's either death or it's got to be negative energy of some kind. So like death or ability drain.
That's given the vampires we've run across and also what these monkeys were able to do, like almost we getting light, whole levels taken off. We fail to
Yeah.
save. I think that's that's actually a pretty fair guess. I mean, I'm sure it'd be shadowy too. Victor's right, but
Oh yeah, probably. There's probably like some
probably
darkness too.
we probably lose levels. That's
But
my
I
thought.
feel like the darkness is the least of our worries if he gets the breath weapon off.
Yeah, we would probably pray for the darkness so we wouldn't see how shriveled we were.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what a game! Jesus Christ, that was bold though what we did.
That was bold what you did.
What does they say? Fortune favors the brave.
Well, the thing is, the dragon is too fucking smart to come down to the floor to fight us. He was not going to do that. I figured that out pretty quickly.
Oh, good.
I was hoping he would be that stupid, but it was pretty apparent no. When that zombie came falling back down, I'm like, no, he's going to fight us on his terms. That's what he wants. I'm like, okay, we're going to have to go and meet him.
That's why when there was talk about setting up an ambush back in the other cavern, I was like, no, that's not going to work.
No, he's just not.
Even if he would think of letting that work, how's he going to fit through that narrow ass gap? That's not.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
He's a shadow dragon, not a ghost dragon.
And also, he's going to take the high ground, right?
God forbid
he's an
we
aerial
run into a ghost
being.
dragon.
He's going to stay in the air. That's where he wants to stay. The monkeys are stupid enough maybe to take us, but not him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a guy for the high. He's a high ground kind of guy.
Oh yeah.
He's all noble and I'm going to do the right
moral ground. Yeah, I'm sure he gives to charities and stuff like that. That would suck, Victor. You know what you ought to do? The worst thing you do to us is guilt us, like have us kill a monster and find out it's been giving away to charities and shit and donating blood and like doing medicinal healing on people.
Yeah,
We
the
would feel
last
like
thing I
shit
want to
the
hear
entire
about.
campaign. We would spend the rest of the campaign just trying to redeem ourselves.
I've already done that, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say no, we wouldn't, because I mean, repeatedly we have killed monsters, and then we've had entire games the next week about the families of the monsters we've killed.
You kind of did that with the frost giants, actually, because you killed a frost giant who had a potion of cure disease. And then the next round, when you went to find the families, they had a child who was dying of an illness, and I think someone cast a cure disease on him, and you let them all escape.
Oh, okay.
And then they all died, but that wasn't your fault.
Actually, Victor, I still have that cure
that's on
disease potion. I still have it.
Still have that cure
No, yeah, I know. You didn't use the cure disease potion to cure it. You just fucking, cast a spell, which that's legit.
Well, okay. That's good. That's good. But
too bad they all died.
Well, that's pretty much a given. 98% of the creatures that encounter us leave with fewer hit points than when they met us. Okay, and I was actually last night, Victor, I was brought, okay, I want us to take on White Plume Mountain, okay? Except Except I read the weapon descriptions, Whelm, Wave, and Black Razor.
Yeah.
Okay, they actually kind of suck, actually, because they have some severe disadvantages to them.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, yeah. But Black Razor would be having a wet dream with this party, with the number of souls we're taking on a regular basis. In fact, Black Razor
White
would be
Plume Mountain
saying,
would not be for you guys at your current level. White Plume Mountain would be for you guys, like
a couple of
before
levels
you went
ago.
to fight the giants.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we would just waltz through there. But I'm just saying, Black Razor has an ego, and when it doesn't get satiated, it builds up the murder hobo level
Yes.
and so forth. But we are killing at a point to where Black Razor would be like, "Man, I'm stuffed. I can't." No, but this soul
Slow
is
down.
this soul is way far thin, way far thin.
Like if you guys had Black Razor and Ben had it though, Ben would basically already be taken over. Because there's only so, I mean, you have to have a high intelligence and wisdom in order to not be taken over by the sword you're dealing with. Actually, in one of my favorite campaigns, I had a character it wasn't Black Razor, but it was Black Razor level. It was an artifact mace that took him over and was basically using him to get its stuff done, and he was totally okay with it because like it would do shit like they were on this ship voyage, and every evening that character would get out and go do practice katas and martial arts work and stuff, completely asleep. The weapon was basically like, we are continuing, we are making this better. And he gained like a familiarity or whatever level with the weapon. But also at a certain point, the weapon was like, no, you can't go continue the thing you wanted to do. We're going to go do this other thing. He was like, okay. I was like, fuck, all right, cool. I'm a puppet.
Sleepwalk through greater weapon specialization or something like that. I mean,
the weapon specialized itself with him.
Damn.
Yeah, that was a great campaign.
The character is the weapon.
Yeah, we didn't finish that campaign. It was so close, though. Oh, it was so close.
So close.
Yeah, they arrived. I think they were within sight of the city-state of the Invincible Overlord when the campaign itself fell apart. That was rough.
Oh,
yeah,
that's too bad.
It's one of those. That was one of those campaigns that really helps me understand how fortunate I am to have you guys. Because as many conflicts as there are between the players, in the end, all the players know we're here for the game.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it conflicts exactly, but I know what you're saying. We have a dynamic.
we nearly had an inter-party fight, as in rolling damage, casting fireballs against each other. I call that conflict. I call it personally. Yeah, that's my definition.
Okay, for that party, yeah.
No, for you guys.
Yeah, for us that was like pretty early on. That was
yeah.
That's growing pains.
I'll go with that. I'll go with that.
And actually, it's been an entire year since Froderick has shot an arrow into somebody's ass. And that was before I started doing volleys. I have not shot a volley into anybody. Not yet.
Famous last words. Write that on Lev's tombstone.
I am very careful with Lev.
Yeah.
By the way, just so you know, Froderick, like on the way from the Lake of Shadows to the Wailing Cliff, Broderick keeps, like, when you decide to appear or whatever, he keeps looking at you or talking to you quietly and going, "Holy shit! You sent that Kraken to another plane?"
Yeah.
He cannot believe some of the shit you are pulling out. He's just like, you're leveling up. He's just like,
I'm about to try and do the same shit.
Right? Rock on, man.
He's not, but I mean, he is like in awe. I mean, he wants like popcorn, like while you just like throw Missile Storm or Black Tentacles or, electric hentai or whatever the fuck new spell of the week is. I mean, it's just amazing. Froderick just wants to sit there with his bow and just eat junior mints and go, wow, Ooh, that hurt. That left
Oh,
a
that.
mark.
Oh man, that was a good one. No, dude, that Kraken fight had me sweating so bad.
Man, but
That was
I
the closest you guys have come to a TPK in a long time.
oh my god.
And that shit was close.
I was
Yeah, I
deadly
mean,
I was deadly scared about that.
I literally, because at this point the monsters are so difficult to manage that I had forgotten that he would have done control winds. He would have created a
A
full
hurricane.
hurricane before the fight began,
But I think he didn't
which
because
means
he
Lev would
was
not
not
be flying.
expecting us.
No,
to
no, no. He was
resist that.
expecting you. He was hunting you. You guys were his lunch.
Yeah, but he wasn't expecting the level of resistance that we were going to put up.
No, it's part of it's like the encounter says this is what he does.
Really?
yeah,
Okay.
our power level is kind of immaterial to his approach.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Okay. Wow.
But no, like one more turn, 2 people would have dropped dead.
Oh, I know. Broderick was actually willing. I was fully prepared to just die again to save the party because I took it as my fault for taking on the stone giants like I did. Even though they ambushed us before. I had good rationale for taking them out first, but I still felt responsible for the party.
The way I kind of view party death right now is that if one person dies, we can use the wish to get a true resurrection and then fucking cross our fingers for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
And if 2 or more people die, Lev's gonna have to use the ring to try and pull some funny stuff. Funny stuff that's not in the books. Funny stuff that's pretty dangerous.
Deals with the demons or something? Or
No,
devils?
deals with time.
Okay, gotcha. Going back in time.
Yeah, and I get the feeling I'm gonna have to be pretty goddamn specific with what I want for that to even have a chance in hell of working.
Oh yeah, especially with your ion stones and the genie and the strawberry cake or whatever the fuck that was
Yeah.
in. But the problem with the Kraken is we were totally in his fucking element. That was the
Yeah.
problem. You cannot run away in that encounter because the water, for miles is nothing but hypothermia city. So I knew we were going to be vulnerable on that damn lake.
And LJ's all wrapped up in the tentacles, like, no, we can't use an airwalk and have you run at 50 miles an hour. What if there's something on the other side?
I can't believe that was possible with a fiendish crank. You sent the Lord of the Rings, the Watcher in the Water is what it's called.
Mhm.
You fucking sent it to another plane. I want to know what plane it was.
Yeah, I do too.
You can actually do a locate person or a legend lore, and I think you can have a shot.
Legend lore, that's what you were talking about, Brandon.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
But
if they
the
sent them
thing
to
is,
Saudi Arabia, I would laugh my ass off.
the
That
thing
would
is
be
that's
hilarious.
a 6th level spell, and I keep 2 disintegrates and 2 prismatic eyes for that.
Your prismatic eyes are amazing, man. That thing just does some just fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Broderick's like, I guess I'll knock another arrow. Oh God, I need to find some more inventive things to do. Though using Bob was kind of a nice little bit of a change.
That
I
was
mean,
good.
as far as Frederick goes, the whole shooting 12 arrows at one time thing is fucking badass. It's not.
It's usually 9, but yeah, I can shoot up to 12.
Yeah, 9, 12. It's a lot, and it does like 100 freaking damage to everything.
If they don't catch it, or
it's
they don't
not-
have damage resistance, or require a plus whatever 5
Even
weapon to kill or touch or something like that.
even still, most of the time it works. And I mean, it's not super innovative, but it's saved our skin time and time again.
Well, it does take 1 or 2 out every round or so if I'm good. But you do have to watch out for the exceptions. That's the problem. The exceptions are what will kick your ass if you don't watch it. And that's actually what I'm thinking. My next feat is actually to take, instead of shot on the run, is dual weapon wielding.
Dual weapon wielding, you're actually going to need 2 feats for.
What other feats would I need for that?
You're going to need 2 weapon fighting and your 2 weapon defense, I think.
I'll look that up. You're
Weapon
probably right.
Fighting 3.5 to.
Let me take a look at it.
Yeah, they're 2 separate feats. Or no, actually, 2 weapon defense gives a +1 to your AC.
Hey, come here, little girl.
You see your dual weapon. Dual weapon. Local movement. Spell effects. Come on. Climb. Dual weapon. Here we go. Dual weapon. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to necessarily be that easy. Well, endurance, deflect arrows, no. Oh, it's 2 weapon. Okay, it's called 2 weapon. 2 weapon defense, and there's 2 weapon fighting. Okay.
Yeah, 2 weapon fighting is the one that you really need.
Prerequisite is dexterity 15. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, and the whole thing with Ranger is that there are 2 basic paths you can go down. You've got your Archer one.
Fighting.
Yeah.
But what happens is, if you take 2 weapon fighting and the offhand has the light weapon, the penalties are not that high.
That's true.
It's like -2 and -4 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's not terrible. By the time I'm able to do that, my dexterity will probably be at 19 or 20 or something like that. So, and it would come in handy in case something is just resistant to piercing damage. And I have to go with the dwarven short sword and the dwarven hammer, because they're both rated at, well, one's rated at +3, the dwarven hammer, and the short sword is +3, but only versus Underdark.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe I'll find another plus something whatever weapon time.
Everything's possible. All right, I've got a ditch.
Vic, I want to ask you one question after, just see how things.
We still have it recording, so let me finish.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Then